2 people here and 3 likes already. Hey guys, what's going on? I figured I'd jump in just a hair early, just to make sure everything is working. I've got this, so I'm streaming from my phone. I tried doing this on my webcam, but it seems that YouTube wants to invert the image. And I just wasn't sure if it was gonna like get flipped in processing. So I figured I would just do this on my phone, and then I can read the chat over here because it's bigger. So yeah, so there's one person now, one watching now. Who's here? Who's that? Mark. Hey, my friend. What's going on, Mark? Thank you so much for jumping in. I appreciate it. I really do. Just gonna wait for a few more people to jump in. 2 people here now. 4 likes. Yeah, keep hitting like. I certainly appreciate it. So 2 watching. Who else is here? No? Anyway. So what's new, Mark? Anything good? Got any recent pickups or anything? Or anything fun going on this week with Thanksgiving and all? Want to hear my opinion on the Rancor reveals? Yeah. So I didn't back the thing right from the get-go. It's just too much. $350 is a lot. But I know a lot of people want it, and that's cool. I hope you get it. I hope all those that want it are able to get it, but man, it's struggling now. After that last live stream, seeing the numbers of people backing out, the backers are backing out. That's discouraging. It's like 47 and change. I can't remember exactly the number, but just a little over 4,700. That's crazy. That should be a huge wake-up call for Hasbro, because it's just not jiving. The fans are not happy. So I'll be surprised if it even gets backed. Honestly, it's only got 2 weeks left, and they're below 5,000. 53% is what I saw. So I got a lot of ground to cover in just 2 weeks. But I think the whole reveals are pretty poor. The fact that they didn't even throw in, Malakili, the Rancor Keeper, and Ula, doing the Gam Guard. It's still an easy figure to get. And then Salacious. I don't know. Salacious didn't even interact with the Rancor. I was really surprised that they threw in Salacious Crumb. And then Luke, they can't stop doing Luke. They're just like, here's another Luke. I think that just really turned people off when they saw that the final 2 tiers were Salacious Crumb and Luke. It's just unfortunate, because I know a lot of people want this. I would love to have it. It's a cool figure, but it's massive, and the $350 price tag is just it's a lot. And the thing is, I couldn't put it with my other figures, just with shelf height. Well, it would fit over there, but I don't know. It's just too big. It's massive, but it does look cool. I do like it a lot. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in 2 weeks. But they got a lot of ground to cover in just 2 weeks. They need, yeah. It's just a little over 4,700 backers the last time I checked. So I don't know. We'll see. The painted version, to me, looked a little too dark. Almost red, like a dark brownish red. Yes, it was darker in the movie compared to the actual puppet that they used. It's probably just lighting. but I don't think it was that dark. So I don't know if if it goes into production, I don't know if the one that's going to go into production is going to be a little bit lighter, you more gray green color. It's great looking, but I was only ever going to back it for Malakili and possibly Ula. Yeah, no, Malakili is such a joke. Hey, Moritz, thanks for jumping in. Yeah, that's just a bad call. Hey, Clink, what's up, man? How are you? Thanks for jumping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, the fact that they didn't do the Rancor Keeper and Ula, I think that broke it right there. It's one thing doing a Gam Guard. The backdrop should have been part of the package, but whatever. Throwing in some bones, for your display, that's cute. But the final 2 tiers should have been Ula and Malakili. Period. I'm convinced that's what did it. And people backed out. They went, nope, not having it. Which is unfortunate because it is a cool looking figure. It's just massive. And $350 is a lot. That's a hefty price. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. So Clink, any new pickups for you? Anything good? I started following you on Instagram, as you know. So yeah, be curious as to what you're up to. Got 6 people now. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. It's a pretty good crowd for me. Oh, yeah, credit coming. Yes, I saw your short. I saw your YouTube short on the Credit Mando. Yeah, I got that one too. That's a good-looking figure. And that's one of those, I don't care if it's a repaint. It's a cool-looking figure. There's something about that blue. I love that shade of blue. It's just so nice. And it's probably because it's very similar to my kids' high school colors. It's a nice blue. It's a cool figure. And it looks cool next to Cara Dune, the Credit Collection Cara Dune. The blue and the green together just pop on the shelf. Yeah, cool figure. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, glad you were able to get one. It's better in hand. I really like last year's Credit Mando. Yeah, I never got my hands on the last Credit Mando. It's kind of been hovering around $40 on Amazon right now. If it ever drops down a little bit, closer to 30, I may snag that one. Yeah, just got the Snowspeeder Luke. Very nice figure. Yeah, that is a nice figure, and I love the face. That's one of the best Lukes, I think. It's one of the ones with the best likeness compared to some of the others. It's so hard to nail Mark Hamill's face. Yeah, I want all the Mandos. Yeah. I've got the one with the spider, the Krykna spider from Maldo Kreese on order from Target. I got that one for under $30. I had a coupon and it was free shipping, so it wound up being like $26 and change or $27 and change. So I figured I would get that one because I passed on the first Mando Grogu set, and I passed on the second one too, the one with the mud. I didn't care for that one all that much, but the one with the spider, I was like, that spider's cool. And something about that ice and the snow, I love that one. Josh is here. What's up, Josh? My buddy Josh. Yeah. So I'm kind of looking forward to the Maldo Kreese set with Grogu and the spider. And I have no idea when that's going to ship. Target has gotten pretty pathetic about getting. It just says coming soon, or it doesn't say anything at all. Very excited for the upcoming Rogue One wave. Yeah, I have it on order from Entertainment Earth, and that date got pushed back to February. So I too am anxiously awaiting that whole Rogue One wave because I love Rogue One. John Milner, thanks for joining in, John. Says I love the IG-11 credit collection figure. That one's pretty cool too. That kind of pinkish salmon color. Yeah, that one looks good on the shelf also. It's a nice figure. But yeah, the Rogue One wave, it was supposed to ship out this month, and Entertainment Earth keeps pushing it back and back and back. So it's February now. We'll see. Josh says, I love the paint on that build-up pack with the spiders. Yeah, same here. That's what got me, was that ice, snow, the paint, the updated thigh armor. The left knee pad is more blue on that one. I don't know, it just looked good. It just looked really, really good. So I jumped on it. And the fact that I had a coupon, that I got it for under $30. So that's another reason why I snagged that one, because I didn't want to pay the 36 and change for that. But coupons are good. The Grogu, I think, is just a static, with his hand up. I think it's just, a little small statue, but that's fine. It's okay. When did that go for pre-order? Oh, it was, I want to say August, I think. I think it was August. Like sometime late August, I think. And it said pre-orders are sold out now, unfortunately, because that's how it is. You miss it, and I hate that. Yeah, but I want to say August, I think. Yeah, it's a good looking figure. Snooze, you lose. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's sad that it's gotten that bad to where say you're working that day and everything goes up for pre-order all at once, and if you miss it, you miss it. Especially with like Walmart and Target. Walmart, the last wave of exclusives with the Grievous and the Mace Windu and the ARC Trooper Fordo. I totally missed that one. That was gone. I was working that day. It seems like it went up for pre-order like in the middle of the day. And it was, couldn't get it. It was unavailable. And those have not gone back up at all. Of all the Walmart pre-orders, the one I'm happy the most with is the Clone Shock Trooper. I absolutely love that figure. Yeah, I was so happy to get that because I missed it on day one. And then it went back up like a couple of months later, just for a short time. I just happened to be looking. I was like, the Clone Shock Trooper pre-order. And I was able to get one. So, but yeah, that's one of my new, absolute favorites. Such a good figure. John Miller, love your collection. The shelves, you have them on. Wishlists, love your collection and content for the Black Series. I started collecting from the get-go 2013. Wow, you've been, day one. Wow, that's killer. That's awesome. Yeah, the shelves turned out okay. This was a closet, as you can see. This is like an office down here in my basement. That was always just a closet with books and just stuff. And once I started collecting, I was thinking, that closet is going to be my display area. So I added a fourth shelf. It was just the 1, 2, 3. And then put in the lighting, the LED lighting. And it worked out okay until I filled it up, and then I had to buy that. So, and then once I fill that up, I really don't know what I'm going to do, because I have a desk in front of me. I have a desk here, guitar amp. Well, if worse comes to worse, I could move the guitar stuff. I don't know. But thank you. And congratulations on sticking with this line since 2013. That's awesome. That's so cool. Moritz, is there a figure that you are hunting right now? Every time I go to Walmart or Target, I still keep my eyes out for Wrecker and Tech. I have them on order from Dorkside. They were supposed to ship last month, nothing. Now it says December. But every so often I'll swing into Walmart and just look, you know, same with Target, and just by chance, if I if I see one or the other or both, I'll snag them. But those two, I'm still looking for. And then of course just anxiously waiting the new ones that are coming out. The Brent's here, my buddy Brent. Good evening. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, Record Tech, still want those. I mean, I just have Hunter and Crosshair right now from the Bad Batch, and then Imperial Crosshair. I got that one just a little bit ago, actually not too long ago. But yeah, Record Tech for sure, just to kind of round out that crew, and then anxiously awaiting Echo. That's going to be a good one. Mark, anyone have any luck spotting a 212? No. Atlanta area Walgreens are ridiculous. I've got probably 3 Walgreens, like all pretty close to me. And only 2 out of the 3 stock Black Series. The one that's literally right up the road from me, like a quarter mile away, they don't stock Black Series at that Walgreens. But I haven't heard, haven't seen, nothing. I mean, at this point, they should just pull that from Walgreens and just make it a fan channel exclusive, because everyone just raved about that figure. It looked awesome from the promo figures. The 212 looked killer. I would love to stick him just right next to Cody. Yeah, they would look amazing together. But yeah. I love your pet lab that comes in at times. I had a black lab. Yeah, I'm surprised he's not down here yet. He comes bouncing down the stairs, and well, there's one of my cats. You can't see. Hang on. Cat. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of dark back there. Yeah, we got 2 dogs, 2 cats. But the lab, he's like close to 100-pound lab. He's just a big goofball. But he loves hanging out down here with me. It's probably because it's cooler down here. Because in Georgia, let's see, today, I mean, it's November. Today it was in the 50s all day today. So it was nice. It was nice outside today. It rained all night last night, but today was sunny. Absolutely beautiful day here. Brent said, just got home. A friend clued me in on Rampart on a peg at my closest Walmart. Hey, good for you. Awesome. Yeah, Rampart is actually a pretty good figure, even though the rank insignia is not quite accurate. It's an Admiral insignia that they have on his chest, and it's because it's reused from Tarkin. I found out, and in my review for Rampart, I had asked if it was reused from Admiral Piet, but the code cylinders were different. But I always forget about Tarkin. Yeah, I can never. I don't know, for some reason I always forget Tarkin. So yeah, it's reused from Tarkin. That's why it's got an Admiral insignia. So was surprised. Really want the mouse droid. Yeah, that was one of the main reasons I got Rampart, was for that dang mouse droid. And it looks cute on the shelf, and I think Rampart looks pretty good on the shelf. Just having an officer, next to the shock trooper and the elite squad and Imperial Crosshair, I don't know, just that little bunch there, it just looks really good. It's a pretty cool figure. I just wish they would quit with the reuse and make it screen accurate. That just bothers me. I get it to an extent, but if something winds up not being screen accurate, it kind of bugs me. And Imperial Crosshair is a prime example. They could have easily just put Stormtrooper shoulder pads on Imperial Crosshair and it would have looked fine. But no. They just used the same body and changed the chest overlay, the chest piece. That's it. So, Clink says, I like the Rampart figure, even though his rank is wrong. He's my favorite character in Bad Batch. Yeah, that's another reason. As the season went on, I got to where I just liked, the exchanges between Rampart and Crosshair in particular. Those two together were just good. So that's another reason why I figured I'm going to get Rampart, because he was always up for pre-order. He was always easy to get. So yeah, it's a pretty cool figure though. I like it. Yeah, I like it a lot. And the mouse droid is just cool, especially the weathering and the scratches and the scuffs on the mouse droid. They did a nice job on that. Can you recommend the Aura Singh figure? Yes, Moritz. In fact, since we're here, I'm going to grab Aura Singh right now. Careful not to knock anything else over. So Aura is a killer figure. Get a little close up there if this thing can focus on it. Yeah, so I just have her posed like this, one pistol up and a pistol down. This sling on the rifle works really well. It's a little bit fiddly to get it pegged in right there. You have to kind of put the little peg through both, but well, it's a barrel and then like an under barrel. But once you get that in, it's very stable and it stays in really well down here. But yeah, that is a good looking figure. I kind of wish they gave her a little more of that, kind of scowl that she has on her face all the time. I think they went for more of the Phantom Menace look, just a plain, but it's a good looking figure. Mike K said her body is Admiral Holdo. Yeah, that's what seems like. I've watched a video of his and saw that he mentioned that. That's pretty funny. Yeah, but Aura Singh is killer. Great figure, great detail on the belt. I mean, the little chain looks like it's made out of chain. All the detail on the vest. The pistols are cool, the dual trigger pistols. And the Adventurer slug thrower rifle. It's a projectile rifle. It's not a blaster. It's a projectile rifle, much like the Tusken Raider cycler rifle. Yeah, Jedi can't see that coming. So, yeah, pretty cool. But yes, if you can find Aura Singh, grab it. You will not be disappointed. It's a killer figure. Yeah, Mike K said her body. Yeah, I can't remember what video I was watching. I don't know if it was an Out of the Basement stream or Jeremy's here. Hey, Jeremy, what's up, man? How's it going, buddy? Really like you said, what's your favorite figure of 2021? Hang on, let me put Aura away. Favorite figure of 2021 so far. The clone shock trooper. And I like Echo a lot. I mean, just for like cool factor, I think. Placed the lightsaber in Aura's hand after I saw it in the comic. That's a good idea. Because wasn't she trained by some Jedi for a brief time in the comics, right? Yeah. Michael Cherry's here. Hey, thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. So I'm reading the chat over here. I'm doing this on my phone again. So it's bigger on my, monitor. Yeah, she was a Padawan. I thought that she was trained. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a good idea. So now we need a Boba from the Clone Wars. That'd be cool, like a young Boba in that sort of cadet outfit. Yeah. Yeah, back to Michael Cherry. Says, I think the Black Series team attention to detail is not very good. Yeah, it's always lacking. Stuff always winds up being, not screen accurate, or they cheap out, they reuse. Yeah, I totally agree. John says, what do you think about the bounty hunter Zam Wessel from Attack of the Clones as a Black Series figure? I've heard several people say that they would love to see Zam Wessel. Yeah, it's a good choice. Yeah, I think it'd be an awesome figure. And it'd be cool if they gave it swappable heads. Her, funky alien face and that really nice, very pretty face. My figure culture, solid choices. I'm enjoying the new Boba so much. Yeah, about a second one. Yeah, the new Boba's awesome. And the fact that you can do this with him. I mean, not every figure can do that. Yeah, that's another one that's so good. It's just so good. But I love the clone shock trooper. I think just for shelf presence, it just looks so good on the shelf. I don't know, and of course Echo. Echo's such a cool figure. But yeah, the new Boba's awesome. Josh says new wave found already before a pre-order. Yeah, I saw that on Yak Face's Instagram page. A Target in Portland, Oregon already has the Tython Boba. That name completely left my head. The Tython Boba, Fennec, the Yavin Leia, Dr. Vaughn was in the picture, and one other one. Oh, the Jedha Patrol Stormtrooper was in the shot too. Yeah, 5 of them found at a Target in Portland, Oregon. That's crazy. Yeah, Clink says we need more prequel figures. There's so many Jedi from the prequels that I would love to see. So many Jedi, so many of the side characters too. You know, even Captain Panaka, right? Isn't that his name? I think he'd make a nice figure. All those Naboo guards, I think, would make cool figures. I have the Imperial Shock Trooper. I don't have the Crimson Stormtrooper. But I do have the Imperial Shock Trooper. I found him at GameStop a while back, and that's a cool figure. You know, once again, that red just pops on the shelf. It just looks so good on the shelf. Justin Clark, thanks for joining in. What do you think we see tomorrow for Bring Home the Bounty? I want to see either the new Boba, Saw, or that Dark Trooper. Solid choices. Solid choices. Yeah, the re-armored Boba. That's one I'm really, really looking forward to. And I think they would really knock the Dark Trooper out of the park. You know, they always do a good job with droids and the alien. Yeah, the Dark Trooper would be amazing. And they would have to make it could not be a matte finish at all. They would have to make that super glossy, kind of like what's something that's super glossy? I don't know, kind of like the Purge Trooper maybe. You know, something kind of shiny. Yeah. Oh no, we'll see. We'll see, but those are solid picks though. Link is campaigning for a Newt Gunray. That's another one that they would knock out of the park. You know, he's an alien. They always do good with aliens. Number 1, I really want him. Michael Cherry, I would love Captain Tarpals. Yeah. Another Gungan. What's my favorite Jedi figure? Favorite Jedi figure, probably Clone Wars Obi-Wan, I think. That's just such a good looking figure. They nailed the look of the outfit. The face is perfect. Yeah, got good articulation. Yeah, favorite Jedi figure. I think I would say Clone Wars Obi-Wan. Yeah. Such a great head sculpt. Yep. It just doesn't get much better than that for Ewan McGregor. It's kind of a cross between Ewan McGregor and Clone Wars Obi-Wan. It's just such a good looking face. They did so good with that one. And like I said, the outfit's perfect. Justin says, yeah, that Obi is unreal. It's a great figure. Really, really good figure. If Ace was a little bit more Anakin-ish, I might pick that one, because that too is a good looking figure. But there's something about Anakin's face. I mean, it kind of had to grow on me, but it's just not quite Anakin. Wonder when we're going to find out what happened to that Walgreens exclusive. Yeah, Mark, Mark Karpf pulled that up, or mentioned that earlier. I think it was Mark. Let me go back through. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, Jeremy, who knows? I had said that that Hasbro should just pull that one from Walgreens and just make it a fan channel exclusive. Who wants that figure? It would look so good sitting next to Cody, or standing next to Cody. You know, being on the new body, it can do this. Yeah, I don't know. Walgreens is the worst. It seemed to be like just poor communication too, because I don't think Walgreens even knew about it. Josh, sitting here in Cali, Long Beach in a container, most likely, yeah, shipped over from China, and just there. GameStop here in Canada shows January 3rd arrival. Interesting. Yeah, because wasn't that EB Games in Canada? Is that right? Mark, I have seen the Clone Wars mace. It does look good. It does look really good. I think they did a great job with the armor. You know, the little armor piece outside his cloak. Yeah, that one looks really good. And that's one that I'll probably never see, unfortunately. I agree. They should let Dorkside, Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth have it so people can get one or two if they want. Yeah. Be a great army builder for those that like to army build. I know you do. It'd be great to have a couple of those troopers. Troopers are the worst to mark retail exclusives. Yeah, because everybody wants. Yeah, you cannot have enough troopers. Yeah, EB just changed all stores to GameStop. Okay. Okay, cool. Nice. So January 3rd for Canada. I hope you're able to get one. I hope you are. I don't know what's going to happen here. Yeah, Walgreens is just the worst. And I said earlier that 2 out of the 3 of my local Walgreens stock Black Series, but it's so poor. I saw Cassian on the floor the other day. They've been sitting there forever. There was one other one, may have been Jen, just sitting there. Yeah, Walgreens is just pathetic. Josh says those Trooper Army builders are my kryptonite. Yeah. I ordered 2, but if they go in store, I'll grab a bunch for U.S. friends. Hey, that's a good idea. Good for you. My Walgreens still has #1 red box Finn. That's one I've never seen in the store. It's not one that I want, but that's funny. Just sitting there. #1. I forgot that he was #1. And then that Ray and BB-8 was #2. Yeah, because I have that one. Yeah, that's hilarious. That thing just sitting there. Got to run now. Catch your next stream, Matt. Take it easy, everyone. Hey, thanks so much for stopping in, Jeremy. I really appreciate it. Love your Instagram content. Yeah, good stuff. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Mint condition. That's funny. It's unusual because every Black Series figure I've ever seen at Walgreens, the box is just beat to death. I mean, completely beat up. The Kylo that I saw at a Walgreens, I asked the manager, because I wasn't going to pay $20 for a Kylo. I just wasn't going to do it. But I asked the manager, I said, I'll give you 10 for it. And she just looked at me like, no. 15? No, it's $19.99. So, all right. I told her it's going to sit there. Yeah, thanks, Jeremy. At this point, you guys think they should kill the sequel likes for Black Series? I don't know. I have a few of the, well, I shouldn't say a few. I have about 13 of the sequel characters. It's mostly troopers, because I do love the troopers. I love the First Order troopers, like the Snow Trooper, The Jet Trooper, the regular Trooper, the Flame Trooper, they all look fantastic, but I just wasn't a fan of the movies. A few of those super characters I picked up to put in my Java display. Random Thugs, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, paint them up, change their outfit a little bit. Yeah. You know, like DJ. I've got DJ. I did not pay for DJ. I got him free in a Facebook Marketplace trip because I found a guy selling. It was Lando, Kira, Island Journey Ray, and one other one. And he said, I don't want to go home with DJ, so you can have him. So that's the only reason why I have DJ. But that'd be a good one to throw in Jabba's palace. Yeah, he's kind of scruffy looking, so I can't see them making more after Dark Ray. Yeah, same here. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do like like the Emperor for Rise of Skywalker or Poe, but I don't know. I don't think they'd sell. I mean, if there was an Emperor, maybe, but I just did not like Rise of Skywalker. I don't like any of the sequels, really. Yeah, Moritz has 3 Rays. I've got 3 Rays too. I have the first Ray, the Island Journey Ray, and then the Rise of Skywalker Ray. Josh Bruns, thanks for stopping in. Does anyone know when or if the Bad Batch Imperial Crosshair? I don't know. I was so thankful that I was able to snag Crosshair and Rampart online. I've been sort of watching. I have not seen those two go back up. I know Rex went back up just for like a day last week or so. But I have not seen Crosshair or Rampart. Unfortunately, that Crosshair is a great figure. Even though it's not entirely screen accurate, I still love the figure, the poseability, the articulation. I mean, you can really get that rifle to where he's aiming right down the scope. It's so good. But yeah, I don't know. Josh said, I got a DJ for $5 at Target just for the parts. Yeah. Yep. He's a good one for parts. It's actually a nice looking figure. It's just a dumb character, but a great looking figure. Justin Clark, I got all the First Order troops, guards, Snoke, and 1 Kylo, nothing else. Yeah, the First Order troopers do look awesome. Brent's back. Hit right at dinner time. Nice. Those Walmart figs keep going in and out. I got them last week. Yeah, you got to look like every day, a few times a day, several times a day, and you might get lucky. That Island Ray cloak I'm hoping to use on that new Mando Ahsoka, that's a good idea because I took that cloak off. I took that cloak off of her. That's a very good idea. That's a really good idea, Josh. I love that idea. Dogs are barking. Big old lab likes to sit in the front window and watch this neighborhood cat go by, and he loses his mind. And he's got such a massive, just thunderous bark. And then the bulldog's joining in. But yeah, our lab's bark is like deafening inside the house. Justin says that Rampart is peg warming good here. Huh. Interesting. Brent, tonight was definitely the first time I'd see Rampart in the wild. That's cool. My wife and I actually have to make a Walmart run tomorrow. So the toy section is the first place I go. So I'll see what's there. I'm still hunting for Tech and Wrecker. I'm kind of getting tired of waiting on Dorkside, pushing the ship date back and back and back. Josh says, thanks for letting me know. I was lucky enough to get Bad Batch Rex online from Walmart today. Only downside, $43. Golly. Woo, $43. Man, that's crazy. Was that like after tax and shipping? Wow. Hefty. Hefty, hefty. But I'm glad you got one. Very happy you got one. That's actually one I passed on. If I ever see it like in a store, or if it goes on, or if I have a Walmart, I don't know, coupon, gift card, anything, I may try to snag that Rex, but I'm not actively, breaking my neck to get that one. Michael says, I'm still waiting on my Costco to show up. Costco's a great figure. And the 501st archive wave got pushed back into March of 22. Golly. Yeah, that whole, I've got the 501st and Revan on order from Entertainment Earth. And it's just been pushed back and back and back. I think it says December now, but I who knows? Come on, guys, smash that like. Yeah, Mark, hit that like. I got 17 likes and 13 people watching. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Josh says, yeah, including tax and shipping, for $43. Man, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a good looking figure though. I'm glad you got one. Richard, hi Matt, RDS Geek. Hey man, thanks for stopping in. Hope everyone is having a good day. Yeah, I love your posts on Instagram, man. Good stuff. I love just the figure shots. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, good stuff. John says, Matt, I have an extra wrecker, and I think Tech, if you're tired of waiting, I may hit you up on that. Thanks, man. I may hit you up on that, because my wrecker and Tech, it said December, but who knows? Who knows? The cloak on the Bad Batch Rex is actually very nice. Yeah, from the shots and some of the reviews I've seen, everyone is pretty satisfied with that cloak, I think. Justin says regular figures are 38 and exclusives from Walmart and GameStop are 45 after taxes here in Canada. Yeah, well, Canada, yeah, everything's a little bit more. Always jealous of your prices. $19.99 was amazing for you guys. Yeah, $19.99 was good for a while. Now it's at least $22, unless you get lucky at Walmart and still find them for $19.99. Now, speaking of Walmart, I got General Lando for $17.99 or $17.97, whatever their Walmart little price is. But yeah, it was 17, just under 18 for General Lando at Walmart. So that was good. Mark Hauser's here. What's up, Mark? I hope you're well too. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Got 16 people here now. That's good for me. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. So for those that are here, check out RDS Geek here on Richard that popped in. RDS Geek on Instagram. He's got a great Instagram page. Check him out. Going to be posting up Black Series helmets soon to change it up a bit. Nice. Nice. Josh says, poor Lando always marked down. He's one of my recent favorites. Amazon refunded my money. I love the Lando figure. I think it's an awesome figure. Justin, dare I ask you back the Rancor? No. So as far as the Rancor, as soon as I went on, Mark Karpf and I got into that just briefly, but I did not back the Rancor. That $350 price tag, I was like, I can't do it. It's just, that's a lot of money. And I see it as, how many just regular 6-inch figures could I get for that? So yeah, I did not back it. I think the figure looks amazing, and I hope all the people that want it are able to get it. But after that last stream, with those final 2 tiers, and those backers started backing out, you see that number just dropped. So they're just a little over 4,700 now. At 53% was the last time I checked, and they only got 2 weeks left. I don't know if it's going to get backed or not now. I mean, people are pissed. They're not happy with the tiers. No Ula. and no Malakili. I think that was the deal breaker right there. I think that was the deal breaker. So I hope all those that want it are able to get it. I really do, but I didn't back it. It's just too much. It's just too much for me. Just as I bought a tech from Big Bad Toy Store about a week ago, and it's already shipped. However, I had a wrecker, and Hunter have been continuously pushed back on the ship date. Yeah, I don't know. The online ordering is so screwy now. It's so screwy. Like, just the other day, Dorkside had Cheer It on order, on sale for $14.99, but they didn't really have anything else that I really wanted, and I didn't want to pay $14.99 plus shipping because I already have it on order from Entertainment Earth, and it would wind up being about the same. So I just said, I'll just wait. But yeah, it's so weird how some retailers are getting stuff and shipping it out, and then, yeah, it's just weird. It was a deal breaker. Yeah, expensive. So I need $5.50. Wow, that's crazy. Some Canadian's expensive, so I needed more value. Yeah. That $3.50 price tag was just a lot for me. Yeah, Josh, you could have a pre-order, then order and receive the order before the pre-order. You're right. That's exactly right. And that is happening with Walmart. Like when something goes back in stock, say Crosshair, for instance, it's back in stock. It ships out practically right away when so many people haven't even gotten their pre-orders from June. It's so screwy. Really weird. But yeah, Mark says, wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's so weird. But yeah, that the Rancor was just a disaster, I think. After well, I think even after the second tier, people were like, a cardboard backdrop that should have been just part of the box and some bones. I mean, if you got a buddy with a 3D printer, you can make some bones. Yeah, the tiers, I think, would just broke it. And if it doesn't get backed, I hope that Hasbro has learned a lesson from this. Yeah, Mark says, I feel the same way regarding the Rancor. Hope everyone gets theirs, but I don't have the shelf space or the extra money for it, going on vacation 2 days with the family. Hey, good for you. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a fun vacation. Yeah, that's another thing is space, because with the Return of the Jedi stuff, the shelves over here could accommodate it, but it's still just massive. The thing is huge. So I don't know. Space was one thing, but the price, $3.50 is just a lot for me. It's just a lot. You should know that Luke is coming. Yeah, that is true. I'm sure he'll be repacked with the Mando stuff or the 40th of Jedi. But yeah, of course we're getting another Luke. That's a given. Brent says, I just plain don't have room for the Rancor. Yep. Yeah, thanks for the reveal. I think these are essential figs from older vintage and Power of the Force lines. I went back and looked at them. Yeah. Mando Luke is rumored. Yep. Yeah, with a black cloak. Justin Clark, Hammerhead, Death Star Gunner, ATSD Gunner, and Garridan. Who's Garridan? I don't know that name. That's cool. So Moritz says, have you ever thought about making some sort of diorama? So as far as dioramas, something I have been sort of screwing around with, and I haven't completed it yet because I don't have the tool I need, and I've been looking for this said tool. So at some point, like once I finish up the Bad Batch line and some others and Rogue One, I'm going to have to probably move the entire bottom shelf, which is mostly Empire, over there. These shelves aren't quite as long as those shelves. So what I did was I got some styrofoam And I was going to make like a little icy, like a little hill sort of, and put the Hoth characters up a little higher, and then have the rest of the Empire figures in front. That's what I'm working on, but I need a hot wire cutter, and I've been trying to find one at a reasonable price because I'm probably going to only use it once. So I'm trying to make a little icy little stand, something that makes that kind of looks like snow out of styrofoam. So yeah, that's all I have on the on the as far as dioramas. Yeah, trying to figure out how to do that for the Hoth figures, you know, to put them on top, to sort of you know, just elevate them. One figure for Amazon exclusive was the 40th inverse package for Empire Strikes Back Han in carbonite. Huh, that's cool. Yeah, that's a pretty cool hunk of plastic. It's still kind of expensive on Amazon right now. It's like 40 bucks. But it does look amazing though. Like in mint condition. That's great. Yeah, with the display stand. That's awesome. Yeah, that, I don't know, that would look so good next to Boba. Looks so good. That's awesome. What characters are you hoping to see from the new Book of Boba Fett line? Are there any iconic characters you hope to see make a return in the show? I'm hoping for some of those aliens that we saw in the trailer. I really am. You know, like the Ithorian sitting on that, you know, chair throne thing, and then some of the alien characters that are around the table. Those palace guards with the shields. You know, they have those like batons and shields. I would love to see those guys. And then any iconic characters. I would love to see, like in maybe a flashback as far as, you know, getting out of the Sarlacc, or just some flashbacks. I would love to see Dengar. Or if Cad Bane. I can't imagine seeing Cad Bane in live action. Yeah. But Dengar is one that popped in my head immediately, that I would love to see. Still messing around with that 3 3/4 Bespin Dio I'm trying to make. Oh yeah. Yeah, Josh, that was that thing that you shot me the picture of, the of the freezing chamber room. That thing looked good. Yeah, that thing looked really, really good. Just make sure I didn't miss anybody. I think I'm caught up. I think I'm all caught up. Still 15 watching and 20 likes. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And we've been going for 53 minutes. Not bad. This is fun. It's a nice crowd. I like small crowds, especially when I'm by myself. You know, I don't want more than like 20 people at the most. It's just hard to keep up, you know, with the chat. Matt, there's a guy who makes excellent dioramas. I was really good at using the styrofoam and stuff. He does it for relatively cheap. His channel's called Plasmo. Huh. Okay. Thanks for that info. Yeah, if you have a hot wire cutter, you can do some really, really cool stuff with styrofoam. It's just I don't have one. And I don't want to spend a bunch of money on one because it's not something that I'm going to use all the time. I don't really have a need to cut foam. But I want to check out his channel. He's really good at diorama construction. Cool, man. Yeah, Plasmo. Yeah, I'll definitely give that a look. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that was just my first thought, you know, because I've got, I don't know if y'all can see, from the Hoth Luke all the way to the end is all Empire. These shelves, it just can't handle it. They're not long enough, so I just thought about putting the Hoth characters up above on something that looked kind of snowy and icy, and then have the rest of them in front. Yeah, I don't know. It's just an idea I had. Cad Bane would look great in live action. Most of Dave Filoni's characters are super interesting. Would love to, yeah. I think Cad Bane would look amazing in live action. That's just killer. Are you under the assumption, like I am, there will be another offering for the other half of the Cantina bar? Yeah, that's. That's what they were saying, that the other half will be available at some point. I missed the Cantina set, unfortunately. I hate that. It was out of stock as soon as I went for pre-order. It was gone. You know, that's one that I really wanted, because I really wanted Kenobi more than anything, because I knew that Ponda Baba and Dr. Evazan were coming out in the main line. But I really wanted that Obi-Wan. It has not gone back up on Hasbro Pulse. But I did snag the Trapper Wolf. Yeah, it was expensive. Yeah, and I'm sure the other half of the bar will be way more than it should be. But yeah, I was kind of bummed that I missed that one. I really was. Mark says, your channel is super cool, man. I'm glad. Hey, thanks so much for the kind words. I appreciate it, Mark. I try. I try to make it as good as I can. But thank you so much. Justin, yeah, I don't have old Ben, so it was a no-brainer for me. Yeah, I'm glad you're able to get one. Yeah, that's awesome. And so many people have already gotten it. A lot of people already have it. Yeah, thanks, Josh. I appreciate it. And Richard says, I missed out on the Cantina too. Been looking daily to see if it gets released. Yeah, I check every so often just to see if it goes back up. But hey, Sleeping's here. Hey, man, what's happening? Yeah, Sleeping, I always enjoy your toy hunt videos. Good stuff. Always good stuff. And it's nice seeing your subscriber count just creep up and up and up. That's awesome. Good for you. And then Brent says, I'll definitely be getting the single pack Ponda Baba and Amazon. Yeah, I'll probably get those, but I really, really wanted the old bin. I really, really do. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Had to the Kenner Classic version and a head swap. That's what I've seen a lot of people do. If they have the original bin, they'll do a head swap with the Kenner version. Yeah. Yeah, Josh says that Cantina set is pretty cool. Yeah, it is cool. Even if it's just half the bar, I think it would look really, really good just on the shelf. Those guys sitting around chatting, you know, with their drinks, and Obi-Wan with his lightsaber out, getting ready to whap. You know, it would look so good on the shelf, but I missed it. I missed it. I really hope it goes back up. You know, but I'm glad that people were able to get it. Stephen says, appreciate that. Love your reviews. I don't open mine. I see how they look free. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm an opener. I'm an opener. I like to play with them. No, but that's great that you keep them in the box. I have a few. I only have, well, I don't know if you can see the Power of the Force, the new Han Solo. I have that one on the card because I got another one that was damaged that they let me keep, and then they sent me another one, and you know they let me keep the damaged one. So that's one I have still on the card. And then I don't know who here. Oops. I don't know who's here that saw my video on the like mid 90s and early 2000s figures that my son found for me at Anime Weekend Atlanta that he went to a few weeks ago. He picked up this Aura Singh for me. He picked up Gasgano and this pit droid on the episode 1 card back, which is awesome. And then Momande Don, aka Hammerhead, picked up that one for me. So these three I'm going to keep on the card. But I thought that was so cool for my son to do that. He saw them on a table at this anime con. There was one table that had Star Wars stuff, and he grabbed those for me. I thought that was so nice. But yeah, I'm going to keep those on the card for sure, just because they're kind of cool. Let's see. I know I missed a few now. Let's see. Josh says, I suppose I found a new loose bar set in Mercari locally. Oh, that's cool. Good for you. David's here. Hey, David. Thanks for popping in. Look for the Cantina to restock on post somewhere around April of 2022. Okay. Okay. Justin, you see me smelling the corners of the boxes. Don't mind me. Only get new fig smell when I buy doubles. Sitting there sniffing the corner of the box. That's funny. And then being a carded and box collector for 20 years in the 375 line, never appreciate it. I just sold all of it and started Black Series last year. 200 figs in. Wow, that's awesome. I haven't counted mine. I really have no idea how many I have, because I just started last June, so about a year and a half for me now. That says, wow, Clark. Yeah. 200 is a nice solid number. I'd probably, if I had to guess, I'd say maybe 130 or so, maybe 140, maybe, but I really have no idea. I've never counted them. I've heard some people use Action Figure 411 to do a count and sort of keep a log of what figures you have, which is a great idea. I think you may have to like sign in to Action Figure 411 to do that. I don't think you could just do it. I think you have to have some sort of a account, but it's free. But that's a good way to keep up with all your inventory. Yeah, Brent, you and I are about the same boat. I started about March of last year, afraid to count. Yeah. So just so everyone knows, Brent and I chat on Instagram quite a bit, and Brent sends me a lot of pictures, and Brent has a fantastic looking collection. Nice collection. Justin says, not all did good loose sales, but was going to transition to Hot Toys. 6-inch scale, exactly what I was missing in the smaller line, perfect size. Yeah, the Hot Toys are amazing, but they're so expensive, but man, they look so good. But yeah, 6-inch is a nice size. The 3 3/4 inch scale is nice because of vehicles. The vehicles aren't so massive, like the Snowspeeder, like the TIE Fighter for Black Series. They're huge, they're massive. But yeah, 3 3/4 inch is a good size for that. But I just love the detail on the 6-inch line. I don't know, for me, they're just more fun to play with and just look at. You can see more of the detail. Thanks, man. It's a bad habit. Yes, it is a bad habit. But speaking of habits, as far as like buying figures, I haven't gotten any figures lately. Those of you that follow me routinely on YouTube, I think the last figure review I did was the Credit Collection Mando, and I got that a little bit earlier that was supposed to come out in May. So yeah, I got that way early. But I haven't had any figures to review. So I've been just trying to get some content out there, and I decided to do this just impromptu live stream. I kind of decided on this afternoon. I'm like, I'm gonna do a live stream tonight because I haven't done one in a while. And yeah, I don't know, I want to get some content out there. I thought about doing like a toy hunt video, very similar to Sleeping Collectibles. I love doing those. Well, I've done, I don't know, I think I've only done maybe 2. They're fun to do, but lately Atlanta area stores have had nothing, so it would be kind of a boring video. So I haven't done that yet. I don't know. Just trying to get some content out there. Yeah, just as expensive, and I can't stop at a few characters I love. Yeah, it is expensive for sure. Clink says all the figures will come out at once. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of, is all, like the wave with Ponda Baba and Dr. Evazan, Tython Boba, Yavin Leia, Fennec, the Jedha Stormtrooper, And you got the wave with Echo and Omega and whatever others are in that wave. You got a lot of stuff coming out. So I kind of hope those are spaced out just a little bit. Garden's a long-snouted alien that turned. Oh, okay, that's his name. Yeah, that. Yeah, the kind of weird sound guy. Yeah, long-snouted. Okay, yes. I didn't know that was his name. I learned something new today. Mark says, my total count is below 300, only about 100 Black Series. Okay. That's great, though. That's all. That's awesome. That's cool. Really, really cool. And in case you're wondering, those that joined in slightly later, in case you're wondering why I keep looking back and forth, I have the chat pulled up on my desktop monitor, and I'm just doing the stream on my phone. So, and just the chat's bigger over here. It's just easier to read. And I'm not looking in the screen, you know, trying to read the chat on the phone. That's why I'm just reading it over here. It's just easier. It's still 10 people. Still a good crowd. We're an hour and 6 minutes in and 22 likes. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Justin says, I hooked on the UCS Lego sets. Yeah, man, those are amazing. I can't start collecting anything else, though, sadly. Space and just the paying for it. Yeah, Black Series is all I'm doing right now. Yeah, some of those Lego sets are big. I mean, you got to have some good real estate just to display them. You know, like the new AT-AT that I'm seeing advertised lately, $800. Wow. It's massive. It is like this big. It's huge. I like this long. It's a big piece. H-Town Ray, hey man. Yeah, I saw that Yak Face post. It was a Target in Portland, Oregon that had 5 of that new wave sitting on the shelf. The Jetta Trooper, Fennec, Leia, Boba from Tython, and Ponda Baba. Maybe a weird question, but what's your worst figure? Worst figure. Worst figure. Let me see. I have some that I've just been really disappointed in. Like the new Farm Boy Luke, for instance. I bought that just to see if it was really as bad as it looked in the promo photos, and it is bad. I don't like that figure. I'm kind of sorry I bought it, but the fact that I have the Han, or I ordered the Han, and I have the new Archive Leia on order, I didn't want Han and Leia there without Farm Boy Luke there. So I got it, and I really don't like that figure at all. The head is just like a little pea sitting on his shoulders. It just looks ridiculous. So that's one I just don't like at all. What's another one? There are a couple that I'm just like disappointed in. I don't know. That's a tough one. I have to think about that. Surprising enough, and it's just because I'm looking at it right now, the Deluxe Cal Kestis. It's a great looking figure, but I was really disappointed at how stiff the poncho was. He's really hard to pose. You know, like two-handed lightsaber poses that look natural because of that dang poncho. You know, not that I hate the figure. I love the figure, but that poncho was very disappointing. I don't know. That's probably it. I think it's ones that I just, you know, don't like is that Luke. Yeah. See if I miss anything. Looks right to the sequel shelf. Yeah, I got them down there, all the sequel trilogy. I mean, the number 2 Rey is a terrible figure. The face just looks silly. But I got that for BB-8. That's the only reason why I got that, because I wanted BB-8. Bouncy, kind of roly-poly on the shelf. But that Rey is a terrible figure. And it's the face. The face just looks stupid. It's got that really kind of, I don't know, porcelain doll look to it. Yeah, Richard, love your backdrop. Matt looks very organized. Hey, thanks. Yeah, they're in chronological order, starting with Nihilus and Revan, for the Old Republic up top. And then this whole thing goes through Clone Wars, the, prequels, Clone Wars, down to Empire. And then over here, it starts Jedi on top, and then Mando, and then the Biker Scout and Grogu is by itself right now. And then sequel trilogies down there. And then on the very bottom shelf, I have the credit collection cards. And I only have 4. So, but thank you. Yeah, it's just, it filled up quick. It filled up so quick. Brent says, same on the BB-8 for me. Love the Black Series version. Yeah, that BB-8 is, it's just cool how it just kind of rolls around, and, you can move the, at the top, you can move his head and it'll change the way it sits. Oh, it's just a cool figure. Man, I wish I was in the same boat. I needed the OG Cruise. I didn't have that. I was like, Power Force Card, Han and Luke, Archive Leia are the best right now. Yeah, that Han is the best Han for Our New Hope right now. It's the best one. But yeah, I just didn't want Han and Leia there without that Luke, that look of Luke. Something bit me. So that's really the only reason why I got it. But that Luke is a terrible Luke. More says, you can tell that you love your collection, as you say. Yeah, I've enjoyed this. This has been a fun year and a half. And just like I've said before on some other streams and some of my other videos, a huge shout out to my wife for allowing me to relive my childhood by spending a whole bunch of money, because it is expensive. It's expensive. Zeman, hello from Toronto. Hello from Atlanta, GA. Thanks for jumping in. I appreciate it. And Black Series show. Yeah. Yeah, just making sure I didn't miss anybody. I see y'all are kind of, y'all are starting your own conversation, which is good. Wanted Figure Arts Farm Boy until I seen prices. Yeah, SH Figure Arts Luke, Farm Boy Luke, is a nice looking Luke. The face looks great. The outfit is good. And it's not cloth, correct? It's not a soft goods, what they call soft goods tunic. It's all plastic. And I think it looks so much better than the black. So much better. It's expensive. It's like $80. Yeah, that's a good looking Luke. If that head wasn't there, it would be a little bit better. It's just that Luke, the head is just so out of proportion. Like with everything, it's just this little peanut. I just don't know what they were thinking. But I've seen some folks, I don't know if Josh Ford is still here, but I've seen some people that will swap that Luke with either the X-Wing Luke or the Archive Luke, or the Yavin Luke. I've seen pictures of people doing that, and it actually turns out pretty good. Pretty good. Simon says, actually started my collection of Black Series from watching your videos. Hey, cool. Thanks, man. Awesome. That's good to know. Thank you. Michael says, what figs would you like to see in the archive collection? So they're apparently going to re-release Dengar, which is one that I really, really wanted. And the Emperor. But some of the, let me see. I'm trying to think. It kind of slips my mind right now. I can't think of anything. I'll think of it. But I was happy to see Dengar. That was one that I, for the longest time, have been kind of hoping that they would release an archive. I'll think about that. Hang on. Hey, Noah's here. Thanks. Hey, Matt. Hey, thanks for dropping in, Noah. I appreciate it. We're just coming up on a year of collecting Black Series. Cool. Hey, no worries, Mark. Wife just came home with a bunch of groceries and dinner. Hey. Yeah, groceries and dinner definitely takes precedence. Baushalea. I forgot about that one. That's one that I would love to see in the archive. I don't know how good the articulation is on that figure. Probably not all that great, but you know, with an updated face, with a removable helmet. Yeah, that's a good one. I forgot about that one. Yeah, totally forgot about that one. And Princess, please please on Dengar. Yeah. He's the last bounty hunter. Yeah, I still need Dengar IG-88 and Bosk. Which will be next year in archive. I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, it's a pretty cool figure. It's just a cool look. It's just a really, really cool look. I would love to see the orange pauldron Sand Trooper. Black Series bro. Hey, man. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. And I'm doing well. Yeah, the Sand Troopers one that I would love to see in an archive release. I just hope it comes with all the blasters that the regular release came with. That big T-21, the big blaster. Yeah, that's the one I want. Yeah, Dengar has been hovering around $60. It's expensive on Amazon. Mark, thanks again, Matt. Awesome stream. Have to run for now. Good talking with you guys. Take care. Take care, Mark. Thank you so much for dropping in. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And enjoy your dinner. And have fun unloading the groceries. It's like I see a chat pop up here, but I'm waiting for it to pop up over here. I was going to say Hut Slayer Leia, but otherwise we need a full new scope. Yeah, I've heard both Nate and Justin say that Hut Slayer Leia is a terrible figure, from articulation to the paint to the face is just garbage. Yeah, I've heard several people say that it's just a trash figure. Maybe for the 40th of Jedi in 2023, maybe we'll see it completely redone. Boba prototype would be cool. It's hovering around $40 on Amazon. It'd be cool to see it released in archive wave at retail. Yeah, that Boba's it's a cool looking Boba, but the articulation is just not good. But I love that look of Boba. It's such a good looking figure. But it's just it's unfortunate that the elbow doesn't get past here. But it's a great looking figure though. And of course the prototypes, same figure, just white. But yeah, that would be a good one. How can we have a Jabba diorama if we don't get that figure? Yeah. Risque. Come on. Yeah, that's true. You have to have that. It's such an iconic, yeah, necessary figure if you're going to have a job at Diorama. You have to have that one. Yeah, I agree. Totally agree. So we have 11 people now. Been going an hour and 20. Not bad. 27 likes, guys. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody jumping in. Yeah, thanks Black Series Bro for jumping in. I know we follow each other on Instagram. In fact, in case you're wondering, if you go to my YouTube page on my channel page, if you want to hit me up on Instagram, please do. And all these other guys that I follow on Instagram, like Clink and Brent and Black Series Bro, they all have great channels. Just making sure I didn't miss anybody. And then Richard from RTS Geek has a really, really good channel. Our page, Instagram page. I just want every Cantina character. Yeah. Rich, I'm definitely listening in and out of the chat, doing some cleaning at the house. Hey, it's okay. That's all good. Yeah, that was me the other day with Out of the Basement stream. I was sort of listening as I was doing a bunch of stuff around the house, just kind of listening and, popping in every so often. Justin, have been collecting peeps. Keep up the good work, Matt. Hey, thanks so much, Justin. I appreciate you popping in here. I really do. Thanks a bunch. Black Series Bros in the middle of moving. Oh, that's always fun. That's always fun. But yeah, back to the Cantina characters, Brent. I would love to see all those just like random characters that you see around the bar. That would be so cool. Just to, yeah, so many cool aliens in that scene. Because if they're doing Ponda Baba and Dr. Evazan, they just might as well just do Hammerhead, the Snaggletooth, what they called Snaggletooth in the vintage line. I can't remember his name. That furry creature, can't remember its species. There's so many. The triangle head guy, the Deveronian, or something like that. The red horned guy. Yeah, so many possibilities for sure. Yeah, cool aliens. And that one human guy that is in almost like a Bosk jumpsuit, except it's a different color. Yeah, short snaggletooth. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a year's worth of figures in the Cantina alone. That's true. There's so many. There's so many just cool aliens that Hasbro would knock it out of the park, because they always do good on aliens. They can't get the human faces quite right, but they always just blow it out of the water with the alien sculpts. Yeah. That little mouse-looking creature that was reaching up for his drink at the bar, that'd be a cute one. But in the vintage line, they had short snaggletooth and tall snaggletooth, didn't they? Or it was a red and a blue, something like that. I think I may have had them both at one point, but they're all gone now. Hey, Fig, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for popping in. Thank you so much. Fig Fury is another one that I follow on Instagram, and I'm sure some of these other guys too. Go check him out if you haven't followed Fig Fury 79 on Instagram. Cantina band members. Oh, I know. They include their instruments and everything. That'd be so cool. So cool. So right now it's just figuring Dan, right? Just the one guy. But that'd be so neat to have all four of them with their respective instruments. It'd be so nice. Yeah, no problem, Fury. Yeah, I love your stuff on Instagram. Yeah, good stuff. Thanks. Yeah, thanks so much for the super chat again. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. So we're going close to an hour and a half and still 15 people here. That's pretty good. Yeah, Boshek. That's exactly right. Boshek is the guy who talked to Ben in the spacesuit. Yeah, it was very close to Bosk's jumpsuit, just a different color. Andy Bud 08. Thanks for jumping in, man. I'm working on my 6-inch custom hammerhead while I'm watching you. That's cool. That's awesome. I have him in 375. Be a killer 6-inch. Yeah. Fury says I'm a sucker for any character they make, honestly. Yeah, some of them are just good. And then some of them, it's like you just got to have it for the shelf. Yeah. A custom hammerhead. I bet that would just look killer. Yeah, that's awesome. Just making sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, I think I'm caught up. It's still a good crowd. 16, 30 likes. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, close to an hour and a half. Yeah. But back to like my recent faves, I'm just going to go ahead and bring up this guy. This right here, this guy's like my new fave. The Clone Shock Trooper is such a killer figure. Yeah, Q9. Prime example figure that blew me out of the water. And yeah, Zero was surprisingly good. But this guy, I absolutely love this figure. This is like my new favorite figure right now. For some reason, I don't know why, he just looks so good on the shelf. And the fact that he's so poseable, the fact that you can, I mean, just literally have him aiming just right down the sight. I mean, not many figures can do that. I mean, aim right down. Just such a good looking figure. Just love it. Just got 2 today. Cool. Are you going to remove the pauldron on one of them? Because if I had a second one, that's the first thing I would do. Is take the pauldron off of one and have a grunt and then have the, the officer. Yeah, but this is like my new fave. Love this figure. Definitely want that one. Yeah, trade some local friends for him. Yeah. I don't know. It just looks so good on the shelf, that red. I don't know. It's just one of my faves. If you kind of tip the helmet down a little bit, kind of makes him look a little more ominous. Here says most likely, yeah. They need to make the Cantina bartender. That would be cool too. Yeah. Since they get the bar now, you can say, "Hey, we don't serve their kind here." Yeah. Gotta have it. Yeah, the pauldron just looks and feels so good on that Shock Trooper. But pre-order experience with the Shock Trooper, so I missed it the day that it went up, like back in June or whatever it was. But then it went back up in August just for just a few hours, and I was able to grab that one. And it was fine. It came in a bubble mailer, but just had one little ding on the corner of the box. So it was fine. But yeah, I think I got super lucky on that one Shock Trooper. I got super lucky. Because the fact that I missed it on day one, I just kind of resigned myself. I'm like, okay, that's one I'm just never going to see. but then it went back up. Like I said, just for a short time. I just happened to be looking and saw it. Yeah, it's a cool figure though. And then, you know, Imperial Crosshair is another one, recent pickup. That's just a great figure, even though it's not screen accurate. Still love the figure. Just the fact that he can do this. He just looks so good on the shelf. Making sure I didn't miss anybody. Moritz, one of my favorites, Qui-Gon with the updated head sculpt. Yeah, that's a good figure too. Hey, right across. Hey, thanks. Thanks for popping in. Got to go to work. We'll have fun at work. Hey, thanks so much for popping in, though. I do appreciate it. Yeah, the Qui-Gon. I think they did a good job on the Liam Neeson sculpt on the updated Qui-Gon. I love that figure. And with the lighting, you probably can't see, with the LED lighting, Qui-Gon's lightsaber almost illuminates. Something with the lighting, the way it's hitting that green saber, it's almost lit up. Looks kind of cool up there. Yeah, you probably can't see. I'm actually looking at my screen now of back there. Yeah, the green saber doesn't show up, but it's a good looking figure. Sadly, my Qui-Gon has a little bit of an imperfection right here. It's got like a little faint dark spot. And it ain't coming off either. From a distance, you can't see it, but if you get right up on the figure, you can see it. It's unfortunate. You have a Gamorrean guard, right? Yeah, I do have a Gam guard. Yeah, that's another one of my faves. Here, I'll grab it. Oh, since we're in the mood of grabbing figures. Yeah, the Gam guard is awesome. Awesome. Me too, do. When I missed all the pre-orders, I was like, there goes my one. Only just for that Walmart wave. Yeah, what's up, Oscar? Yeah, I know. Yeah, the pre-orders that I missed from Walmart were the whole Clone Wars stuff, like Mace and Grievous and the ARC Trooper, Captain Fordo. I missed them all. But yeah, the Gam Guard, awesome figure. Absolutely awesome figure. Mace figure's awesome. Yeah, that Clone Wars Mace does look really good. Really good. But I was able to get Rex, Crosshair, and a Shock Trooper. Cool. Good for you. Yeah, Crosshair's good. The Clone Shock Trooper's just, it's such a good figure. But the Gam Guard is, I love this one. Love this figure. The detail is just stupid on this guy. The outfit, the paint, the face, the fuzzy, his big old huggies underneath. I mean, it's just such a good looking figure. Yeah. Yep. Stick him back up here. Make sure he doesn't. For some reason, he wants to tip forward now. He's never really done that before. He's such a chunky figure. There we go. His foot got turned. Yeah, that Gam Guard's a chunk. Pig huggies. Yep. It's exactly what it is, like a diaper. Yeah, like a big old brown diaper. Yeah, I just got him sitting up there next to Skiff Guard Lando. Michael Cherry, Gam Guard, top 5 Black Series all time. Yeah, he's definitely up there. I can't remember if it was when I was on Out of the Basement stream or if someone just asked me in one of my streams what my favorite. The Gam Guard was up there. It was definitely up there for just the look of it. It's just such a good looking figure. Yeah, they definitely did well with that one. And with the Book of Boba Fett coming out, you know, in the trailer, we see a shirtless Gamorrean guard. So that's what we need next, is a shirtless Gamorrean guard for Book of Boba Fett. which would look amazing. I don't know if they'll do that or not. I mean, they have the head. They'd have to retool this a little bit, but yeah, just picture it. A chunky, shirtless Gamorrean guard. Lego Star Wars Outpost. Hello. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, thanks for popping in here. I appreciate it. Still got 11 people after an hour and 35. Not bad. That's pretty good. And there's Justin. Hello. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Got a pretty good crowd in here. Fury was here. Justin. Fury's here. Black Series Bro was here. Michael Cherry was here. Some of your regulars. But yeah, Justin, I appreciate you stopping in. I just had the Game Guard up here playing with him. Yeah, Brent, Game Guard, Prototype Boba. Jaina Solo's one that I don't have. Chopper. Chopper's a surprisingly cool figure. And the Hoth Trooper. Yeah, the Hoth Troopers, that's one of my faves too. Yeah, the Hoth Trooper is a great figure. And in the future, I hope they do more like that. You know, with swappable faces or interchangeable outfit parts. Chopper's red. Yeah, the third wheel, the blast effects, blast off effects, the hands, you know, it's Chopper. The other leg, or as they said in the show, ambulatory strut. Yeah. Not too much skin for new Black Series. Yeah. Akbar's another one that is nicely detailed. Yeah, I love the whole face. I mean, the outfit, yeah, it's just white, but the skin and the face are killer. I agree. Indoor Trooper, same concept. Yeah, that's a good idea right there. You know, with those little hats. Hey, Zero Bangs here. Hey, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Says Muddy Mando can now be pre-ordered in Germany. And of course I ordered him. That puts me at, hey, Black Series Bro, thanks so much, man. I do appreciate that. Gotta run, but I finish what I missed tomorrow at work. Have a good night, y'all. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for popping in, and thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really appreciate that. That's awesome. That puts me at 22 pre-orders now. Dang. I've got maybe 10 right now. Well, but maybe 15. And they're dating all the way back to like June. And wouldn't mind if some of them started arriving. Same here. They keep pushing the dates back and back. You know, like I've got the whole Rogue One wave, the whole wave on order from Entertainment Earth, and now they're saying February. I'm still waiting on Wrecker and Tech from Dorkside. They're saying December now. Archived Leia from Target keeps getting pushed back and back and back. So, yeah. It's crazy. Hey, I'm getting some emojis here now. Yeah, actually starting to feel like you, Justin. But yeah, all these pre-orders, you know. In fact, that's kind of what I was saying earlier, why I just thought I would just do a live stream, just to get some content out there, because I haven't had any figures to review. You know, the Credit Collection Mando was the last one I did. Zero Bang, got my Wrecker and Tech, but had to juggle orders to make it happen. Yeah, I'm just waiting. I've got so many on order, but I don't know. Just filmed the Archive 501st review. Oh, that's another one I'm waiting on from Entertainment Earth. That's how identical it is to the Order 66 pack. Just wasn't expecting that with the new paint application process. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I know it's got the very, very poor articulation being on that old body, sadly. You know, because I just love when clones are able to do this. And with those old clones, you can't do that. You can get it up to here. That's about it. Yeah. It's still a cool figure. I still ordered one just to have another clone trooper up there on the shelf. A fresh case at Walmart. Man, my Walmart has nothing. Nothing. Brent's got 8 pre-orders now. Afraid they will all charge my car on the same day. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Mine are kind of spaced out now. Even getting into next year. Aiming down the sights is such a gratifying pose with troopers. Yep, it's so good on the shelf. Yeah, the articulation is terrible, but the proportions, paint, overall shelf presence is incredible. Yeah, I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it because I have the new clone, Phase 1 clone, sitting next to the Clone Lieutenant. I think the Clone Lieutenant looks good up there. It's a good looking figure, but it's just the articulation is just horrible. But you're right, shelf presence. Yeah, definitely. And proportions. The Lego Star Wars Outpost, I just got my Commander Bly today. Yeah, Bly is an awesome one. I think my Bly is out of frame. He's way over there in the corner. Yeah, that's a cool figure too. Yeah, Bly, you can almost do this. It's pretty close. It's really close. Bly's got pretty good articulation. It's not bad. It's not as good as the new clone body, but it's not bad. But yeah, Justin, I'll definitely check out your review on the 501st because that's one that I have been waiting on since they went up for order. That one and Darth Revan I have on order from Entertainment Earth. And I think it says December now, but who knows? Who knows? And then Leia from Target. I just snagged that just because it was free shipping. I figured, I'll get it. Yeah, Bly and Rex are solid old body clones. Yeah, and I think it's because they did the cutouts in the elbows. You know, they can get their elbows up a little bit higher. Yeah, I think Rex and Bly are both great compared to Cody and Wolf. I mean, Cody and Wolf can't do that. Especially Wolf. Wolf seems so chunky to me. I don't know. But Rex and Bly are both really, really good. Yeah. Yeah. I just need Fox and Gree. Yeah, Fox too. Yeah. Yeah, Fox and Gree I haven't gotten yet. Gree's hovering around $30 on Amazon right now. Fox is still around 100. Because aren't Fox and Gree closer to like Wolf as far as the articulation? It's not as good as Bly's, right? If I'm correct. Yeah, Green Fox are like Cody articulation wise. Okay, that's what I thought. I feel like Wolf is better to display with his DC-17. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. In fact, right now I have Wolf with a DC-15S in his hand right now, and his blasters are in the holsters. But yeah, you're right. I think it looks good with DC-17s. Yeah. Making sure I didn't miss anybody. Still got 11 people here. That's pretty good for me. And Brent says, just need Fox. Not going to happen anytime soon for me. Yeah, same here. I'm not paying $100 for a figure. I'm just not. They should archive. Very good. Yeah. They should archive Fox. I'm calling it now. Fix Fox Archive 2023. Yeah. You could be right. Yeah. Because he's the hardest one to get right now. Well, he's not hard to get. You can get him. It's just, he's just stupid expensive right now. Stupid expensive. The rest of the clone commanders are all pretty reasonable. So the archive Cody, though, I've noticed is starting to creep up a little bit. I've seen that one as high as like 55, 60 bucks on Facebook Marketplace. But yeah, Fox is still so super expensive. But that would be a nice one to see in the archive wave eventually, for sure. He's more than a Mezco figure. Yeah. Yep. He's up there. He's so expensive. I think the highest I saw Fox on Amazon was like 130 at one point. You know, but the archive Anakin and archive Maul are still over 150 bucks. It's crazy. And those are two that I don't have, just because I'm not going to spend that much on a figure. Just will not do it. I'll just wait. I'll be happy with my Sith Apprentice Maul and my knockoff Maul that's in the back. I have the hood on because he's got a broken wrist. It still swivels, but it won't flex because I fixed it with a nail. So I just have him in the back there, sort of holding his fist up and then holding his saber kind of behind him. But yeah, Sith Apprentice Maul is fine for me right now. Yeah, that's Anakin's prices for sure. Yeah. Archive Anakin and Archive Maul are so expensive still. It's crazy. Dr. Afrin are murder droids. Yeah, they are. Yeah. Yeah, Fury knockoffs are not bad for placeholder at all. Yeah, so that knockoff Maul actually looked pretty good. It's just he fell off the shelf one day and his wrist snapped off. So, you know, cheaper plastic, but it was actually a pretty good looking Maul, you know, for a knockoff. But so missing the hand, I drilled down into his forearm and pounded a nail down there and then cut the end of the nail off and then drilled up into his hand and just slid the hand over the nail. So it can still swivel, it just can't pivot. So he's just there. Lego Star Wars Outpost, do you have any Marvel Legends? I do not have any Marvel Legends. I do not. Every time I go into GameStop, I always look at the Marvel Legends and I have to tell myself, do not start collecting anything else. But so many of them look really, really good. I would love to have just like the basic Avengers, like, you know, Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk, you know, the standards. But I just can't start collecting anything else. Yeah, but they do look good. I like them a lot. Kick myself for not getting Afrin or droids at retail when I saw them at a local toy store. Yeah, they're super expensive. I have BT1, thankfully got lucky. Oh, cool. I did a similar nail fix with my Dremel. Yeah. Oh, a leg broke off. Dang. That's crazy. Yeah, the nail trick actually works pretty well. You know, it worked. I'm trying to balance Black Series, Marvel Legends, Lego, and Funkos. Yeah, yeah, Funkos. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 Funkos. And that's probably all I'm going to get. I'm just not too much into Funkos. In fact, all these were gifts. Every single Funko that I have was a gift. So I think the one I've had the longest, this isn't really great. I don't know if this is a true Funko or, oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So this is an older, if I can get the stand back on. So this is an older Vader Funko. The helmet's a little bit different. I've had this thing for a while. It's pretty cool. But my favorite Funko is probably the Emperor. Got the Emperor, which is pretty cool. Got a little lightning coming out of his hands. That's a pretty cool one. Here, I'll just show all these right now. So I got the Heavy Infantry Mando Funko, which is pretty sweet, actually. My daughter bought me this one. Yeah, I love that one. And then, let's see, I got the Sith Jet Trooper. And again, it was a gift. I think my son may have bought me this one. And then my son bought me this. So this Vader actually lights up and does the breathing. And he makes that sound. And he makes this sound. Yeah. Okay, so just two sounds. But yeah, that's a pretty cool one. And then a Knight of Ren. This was a gift from my son also. Cool looking Funko. Yeah. And then my son also got me BB-8 a while back, which is pretty cute. And then my wife saw this one, Ree's, at Walgreens, and she got this for like, I think $3. So yeah, Ree's. And that's it as far as Funkos. 15. Let's see, what's going on here? That's cool. That's awesome. Let's say 40%, spend 60% of my collection. I'm going, bro. I was hoping they would show up at Ollie's. Those are pretty cool Funkos. Yeah, I like them. They're pretty cool. Okay. Oh, so Brent, you don't have Ollie's in Colorado. Huh. I've never had super good luck at Ollie's. I've got two Ollie's, like equal distance. One is in one direction from us. The other one is in the opposite direction from us. Kind of equal distance. It's like a solid 20 to 30 minute drive to either of them. And they rarely have anything, worth buying. The last time I was in the Ollie's that is a little bit closer to Atlanta versus going the other direction, they had like 8 Molochs. Yeah, not Jar Jar. They had about 8 Molochs, and they had a bunch of the vintage collection 3 3/4 inch Rays. And then they had the young Lando and maybe one other one. That was it. I was like, I don't need any of these. Yeah, Lego Star Wars Miles has nothing for Black Series. Yeah, I haven't had good luck. Now my let's see. Since we're on the subject of Ollie's, I did get Captain Poe Dameron from Ollie's for $5.99, which is not a terrible looking figure. It doesn't look like Oscar Isaac's, but I figured just to have on the shelf. He was $5, stick him next to Rey. But yeah, this is the only Black Series figure I bought from Ollie's. Yeah. But for a while there, a lot of people were posting that their Ollie's had the First Order Elite Snow Trooper, the one with the hood cloak thing. I was like, my Ollie's doesn't have it, for like $8.99. I was like, man, because that's one I wouldn't mind having, because I have the other Snow Trooper. It's a cool figure. Clint says I got Dryden at Ollie's. Yeah, I kind of like Dryden Voss a little bit. Well, I think his legs are too long. Dryden Voss. I have him behind Val right now, but it's a cool looking figure. I think the Paul Bettany likeness is stunning. And Moloch has crazy detail. Yeah. He's a big old chunk of plastic, but he is nicely detailed. Yeah, it's a cool looking figure for sure. But yeah, Dryden Voss is actually a pretty nice looking figure. I just wish the waist wasn't like up here. His legs are so long. Almost looks out of proportion. Yeah, Dryden is also underrated in my opinion. And then Zori Bliss is another cool figure. Yeah, I've heard so many people say that you may hate Rise of Skywalker, but you will love Zori Bliss, the figure for Zori Bliss. I've heard a lot of people say that that's actually a really, really cool figure. Yeah, but yeah, the face sculpt on Dryden Voss is spot on for Paul Bettany. Something just popped up on my phone. Sorry, I didn't mean to just stare at you. Put it in the freezer. Yeah, face markings and the blades turn red. Yeah, you're right. I found a Rebel Trooper at Ollie's. Wow, the day after I paid full price for him at Walgreens a couple years ago. Wow, that's funny. Yeah, the Rebel Trooper is amazing. I've seen a Zora at a few places. I've been debating buying it. Yeah, I've heard it's a great figure, despite being a as a character, no comment from me. Yeah, I didn't like anything about Rise of Skywalker, honestly. But yeah, as a character, but I've heard it's a great figure. I've heard a lot of people say that. I'm gonna put Poe back on the shelf down here. I think, you know, as far as the sequel trilogy troopers, I love the Flame Trooper. I love the First Order Flame Trooper. It just looks cool. He's chunky. He's got some nice detail on his tank back here. Flamethrower's nicely detailed. Yeah, that's a cool one. And Zora, yeah, the mask or the eyes come off. Yeah, she mixes in well if you have scum and villainy type of display going on. Yeah, yeah, that's. If I ever see it like super cheap, I may pick it up. But yeah, sequel trilogy troopers, I love them. Oh, they just look cool. Look really cool. Put this guy back. Yeah, that the Flame Trooper's a chunk. He is super chunky. As a character, couldn't stand L337. Yeah, same here. It was just over the top. It was too much. It was just too much. If they had toned down L3 a little bit, it may not have been as bad, but it was just over the top. The Zora at my local bookstore is 30% off now. I kind of want it. That's fine. Hey, 30% off, not bad. Not bad. Flame Trooper has a really cool shelf presence. Yeah. And the Snow Trooper, you're right. Yeah. Yes, the Snow Trooper's great. L3, yeah. Oof. It was just over the top. It was just too much. Yeah. That's the only thing I didn't like about that movie. Because Solo was a fun movie, I think. I mean, it wasn't terrible. You know, it wasn't necessary. But I think it was a fun movie. But L3, yeah. It just felt out of place. All the exchanges between L3 and Lando were just kind of like, is this a Star Wars movie or is this something else? You know, just. But I don't know. I thought Chewie was awesome in Solo. I love Chewie. I love Beckett. The Range Troopers were cool. What's another one? Range Trooper, cool figure. And I thought the young Han, Aaron Reich, I thought did a great job. But this one certain character kind of ruined it. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that Lando. Yeah, I don't know. I thought he did okay. Yeah, just the exchanges between Han and Chewie though were great, I thought, in that. And of course Beckett was great. It was great. I thought Woody Harrelson really, really did a good job. Pimp Daddy Fur Coat Trooper is great too. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, exactly what it is. Yeah, Pimp Daddy Fur Coat Trooper. That's another chunky figure. You put him down, he's going to stand up every single time. He's solid. Range Trooper is also an incredible figure. Had to get two. Yeah. I'm still watching prices on Beckett, on Black Series Beckett. He's still hovering around 30 bucks. If it drops just a little bit, I'm going to snag him because I do want Beckett. And I kind of want the Vandor 1 Chewie with the goggles. I kind of want that one too. And while I'm at it, might as well get Rio Durant. Kind of round out that solo crew. But yeah. It's a surprisingly good wave of figures, though. Mim Han was, yeah, it's a good wave of figures. I think all the faces are amazing, especially Val. Vegas School figures articulation isn't the greatest. Yeah, I figured he'd be a little chunky, with that coat and everything. Rio's so much fun as a figure. Yeah, with those little forearms. But Val looks incredible. The face is a dead ringer for Thandie Newton. I think the Kira face looks good. The Lando, the Han, both Hans, both Mimban and regular. I think the whole wave is just a really, really nice looking wave. Yeah, and the sculpt on Rio. Yeah. Yeah. I've heard some folks say that they do like the Rio figure, that it's just a really nicely done figure. K2SO. Oh yeah, that's yeah, definitely. He's one of my absolute favorites. He's a cool figure too. Should I pick up Rebels Ahsoka for 22 bucks? Absolutely. I would definitely grab Rebels Ahsoka for $22. That's pretty much retail. Rio doesn't want to stand, but he's awesome. Yeah, Rebels Ahsoka is great, great figure. How they made her look a little bit older. Yeah, really, really nice figure. I don't know if that's going to focus on that or not, but yeah, just kind of have her. Yeah, I think the outfit looks really good. So my saber hooks don't work. They're there, but the holes on the lightsabers will not fit. They absolutely do not fit. So I just keep them in her hands. But yeah, it's a cool figure. It's a really, really nice figure. Yeah, I was happy to get this one. I snagged this whole Rebels wave from GameStop the minute it went up, just because I like Rebels so much. Josh, love that Ahsoka figure. Yeah, it's a nice one. I still think I like Clone Wars Ahsoka a little bit better, but this is a great figure. Really, really nice figure. The images of Mando look. Oh yeah, the Mando Ahsoka does look nice, and it's nice how they've made the face sort of progress in age. Like Clone Wars Ahsoka, the face is a little rounder. She looks younger. This one from Rebels, she looks a little older. A little thinner face. But yeah, it's a great figure right here. Because I ran out. Yes. Zach, love the figures. Yes. Is that my son, Zach? It's got to be. It's got to be. Sabine was my first Black Series figure, got as a gift like 3 years ago. Oh, wow. So that was pre the new face. And the Death Watch Mando looks good too. Here, put this back. Yeah, the Death Watch Mando looks really, really good. Okay, you stay put. Yeah, there's so many good ones. So many good ones. Sabine, the face is amazing on Sabine. It doesn't quite match the skin tone on her arm, but it's yeah, the sculpt is amazing. Sculpt's absolutely amazing face sculpt. I have all the new box Rebels except Sabine. Yeah, that's a nice wave too. I think Ezra looks really good. I think Hera looks fantastic. Kanan, the face on Kanan is okay. I think Zeb looks really good. I got Force Awakens ready for my 11th or 12th birthday and destroyed it like 3 days later. Next wave coming looks as great as well. Yeah, we need that Hobo Fett. Yeah, exactly. That's funny. Yeah, that's a wave I'm looking forward to. There's some good ones in that one. Really, really good. So still 14 people here. That's awesome. After 2 hours and 6 minutes. Yeah, this is a long one. And 33 likes. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Have you got your hands on Casca Reeves? Yes. Yeah, I did get Casca. Casca is actually a really, really good figure. Yeah, here, since I'm in the mood of hopping up and down. Yeah, Casca is fantastic. I love this figure. Let's make sure I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, great figure. Great looking face. Let me get the helmet off. Great looking face on Casca. Yeah, it's obviously Bo-Katan, so it's superposable, but yeah, so good, so good. And I just keep the helmet on. And I'm kind of curious, since you guys are here, for characters with helmets, do you guys pose them with helmets on or helmets off? So lately I've been keeping helmets on, but I don't know. The face on Casca is amazing. Great figure. And that blue, who said that? Oh yeah, Josh said, love that blue. Yeah, the blue is so good on this one. It's so good. That one this weekend, she's so well done. So Moritz, I do not have Grievous. I don't have Grievous. Yeah, but yeah, Casca's amazing. Good looking figure. And again, that face, really nice. Let's see if I can get to focus on the face. Yeah, great face. Great hair. I mean, just the hair detail. It's just very, very well done. Well done figure. Let's see, majority helmets on. Brent is often helmet under the arm. And Michael Cherry, yeah, I saw that they casted Sabine for Ahsoka. I about fell out of my chair when I was reading that. Yeah, I was very happy to see that. Hey, Red Wagon's here. Hey, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Austin Bowen, thanks for popping in. And I don't have Darth Revan. I've got Darth Revan on order from Entertainment Earth. I probably won't see till December or possibly next year. Yeah, so Brent's helmet under the arm, Fury's majority helmets on. Yeah, lately I've been keeping helmets on, all the ones that have removable helmets, except for Archive Luke. Just because I love the face on Archive X-Wing Luke. That is a good looking Luke. If not one of the best Lukes, for me. Now Sabine, I have her helmet off, and I think her face just looks so good. But Bad Batch helmets on, Clones are helmets on, all these Mandos are helmets on. So yeah, kind of half and half. Yeah, Red Wagon, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. still odd to me they gave her 2 blasters, but I'll take it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah. Because in the show, she just used 1. It was all single, boom, boom, boom. Yeah. I like the archive Hoth Luke. Yeah, I've kind of grown to like that. It's a good looking figure for sure. And I think the one that I got, the face is actually pretty good, because I've seen some of those where the face is just horrendous. Like they just completely missed with the paint, especially around the eyes. But mine's not bad. Yeah, just wish the articulation was a little bit better. But it's a pretty nice figure. Fury X-Wing Luke was my 3rd Black Series figure I got. Amazing figure, even the orange box one that I have. Huh, cool. Yeah, the Archive X-Wing Luke, I think the face looks fantastic on that one. It's one of the most Mark Hamill looking faces they've done. Yeah, I still got 16 people here. That's awesome, guys, for 2 hours and 11 minutes. Yeah, I appreciate it. I just got my Amazon Mortar Trooper tonight. Love it. Yeah. Thought I missed out, but got it when it down. Nice. Yeah, that's a good one too. That's another one that, well, he's knelt in front of his mortar tube right now. Yeah, that's another one that's just an awesome figure. So I can get crosscut back how I had her. There we go. Yeah, the Mortar Trooper's great. The backpack's a little fiddly. The backpack is a little fiddly, but it's a cool figure. That yellow just on the shelf. Michael Cherry, Snowspeeder Luke has the best face. Yeah. Snowspeeder Luke is a really good face, especially when you have the helmet on. It does look really, really good. Yeah, I like that one. Really like the Bestman Luke. Very cool figure. David Felix is here. Yeah, backpack falls right off. I put some little sticky tack on mine, and it helped a lot. Yeah, the stuff he comes with, that mortar tube, all those little mortar shells in the backpack are cool. It comes with the new style E11 with the extended mag and the flashlight. Cool weapon. That, here, hang on. Up and down, up and down. I'll just grab the figure. Well, I'll grab the tube too, since I got it in my hand. Yeah, mortar tube and the figure that I have. So I don't know if y'all have noticed, the blaster sticks on the side of the backpack. It's not really stable. I found this out from a few folks I saw doing reviews. I didn't even think of this. But it does work. It barely sits there, but it does work. It stays on. You can check it. It doesn't come off. But the backpack I have stuck on with some sticky tack, and it's much better. Much better. But yeah, what an awesome looking figure though, with that, knelt in front of his little mortar launcher. Yeah, just killer. My only gripe is I have a little paint whoopsie right here with the black on the mouth grill. When it's on the shelf, you really can't tell, but if you look at it, you can say, there's too much black. But it's still an awesome figure. This guy back how I had him. This guy, there we go. Yeah, get him all posed. Ugh. Oh, sweet, did not know that. Yeah, give it a shot. It's, like I said, it's kind of fiddly. The extended mag, like when you see the little, the area where the mortar tube or the mortar shells sit, the extended mag will sit right under that. And it's like what would be the collapsible stock and the side of the pistol. There's a little bit of a groove there. You can stick it on the side and it does stay, but it's super fiddly. There's like a sweet spot you have to find, but it does work. I can't remember. I'm trying to remember what I saw it. May have been Sean Solo 8 or maybe someone else. Let's hear some free. What's up, Nick? Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Um, oh, Clink. Hey, yeah, thanks for stopping in, Clink. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for hanging. I certainly appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, I watched the basement review, and that's how I found out. Yeah, I can't remember if it was Out of the Basement or Sean Solo 8. It was one of those two that I was watching that said, "Oh yeah, by the way, you can stick the blaster on the side of the backpack, and it does stay." But it is a little fiddly, a little bit fiddly. Matt, was your mortar warped? The mortar tube? No, it's straight as can be. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. That's awesome. Very kind of you. Thank you so much. It's loosey goosey. Yeah. But yeah, my mortar tube was not warped. Josh Chain in the chat. Yeah, we got a couple here. Got a couple here. Yeah, that's awesome. Josh. Yep. That's so funny. I'm trying to think if there was another one. Are you into The Walking Dead? Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I have one I got my Daryl Dixon here. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've loved Walking Dead from day one. Yeah. Current number one figure at the moment. So I think Fury, let's see, I think I may have said before you jumped in, I'm loving the clone Shock Trooper. I'm absolutely loving that figure right now. Yeah, and yeah, that's kind of my number one right now. But yeah, Daryl Dixon, since Nick brought up Walking Dead, I've got this 10-inch Daryl Dixon. Crazy detailed. There's no articulation except in just a few spots. His head will turn, and he's got a little bit in his arm. But yeah, crazy. Oh, and the knife comes out. But yeah, that's my Walking Dead. But I've been a Walking Dead fan from day one, and of course, being in Atlanta, we've driven down to Sonoy where they film, and spent some time in Sonoy. It's probably, well, because we're northeast of Atlanta, Sonoy is way southwest, so it's about a solid 2.5 hour drive, two and a half hour drive for us. But we've been down to Sonoy, Georgia, and it's a beautiful town. We saw Alexandria. We saw where they filmed a lot of like some of the houses that they filmed. We found a lot of the filming locations. We found the farm, Herschel's farm, but we can't get to it. It's way off the road, but we found where it is. We found the driveway that leads to Herschel's farm. But yeah, we've been meaning to drive back down there. Beautiful town. And then Main Street is where they filmed all the Woodbury scenes in season 3. You could walk up and down Main Street, and it's like Woodbury. Wife and I are big Walking Dead fans as well. Last season needs to wrap up. Still got a lot of ground to cover. But yeah, my wife and I, we have watched from day one. Both of our kids, well, both of our adult kids, they dropped off right around season 3. But my wife and I have stuck with it. There have been some really good seasons, and there have been some seasons that haven't been good, but we still watch. But it was so nice driving down to Sonoy, though. It was such a pretty town. It's kind of a boring drive, though. Once you get past Atlanta, or like once you get through Atlanta, it's just not much. Once you get past the airport, it's kind of a boring drive. But yeah, it's a cool town. and it's like right at the end of Main Street. You look across this huge like area. There's some train tracks there where they filmed a lot of the terminus scenes. There's Alexandria. All those homes, you know, with the fence around, with the big, you know, fence around it. Yeah, take the good with the bad. Yeah, there have been some bummer seasons, but there have also been some really good ones. Like I'm really enjoying this last season. I'm, yeah, I think they're doing well. It just has a nice vibe to it. But yeah, this is Daryl I got at the Walking Dead store, at the official Walking Dead store in Sonoy. This was about, I think, 30 bucks at the time. It's a cool figure. The only thing is just the pose that he's in. He doesn't stand worth a flip, so I had to drill holes in his feet and build a stand using nails, you know, so he'd stand up. But it's definitely a cool figure, though. But he will not stand on his own. I'll just kind of sit him there for now. But yeah, Cannibals are town, aka Terminus. Yeah, the Terminus, where they filmed Terminus, is actually right on the sort of south end of Atlanta, like going towards the airport. I've actually driven by that building several times, and like that's where they filmed Terminus. It's a massive structure right along some you know, train tracks, and yeah, it's like right outside of Atlanta on the south side. Lego Star Wars. I'm gonna head out. I have a school trip 6:30 tomorrow morning. Hey, well, have fun with that. I appreciate you hanging. I'm actually off work this week, so that's another reason why I decided just to do a stream tonight, because I'm actually off this week from work. So yeah, I'll probably spend Thanksgiving with my wife's folks. But yeah, it's gonna be nice. Just be very nice to, you know, have the week off. Because I usually take the week of Thanksgiving and I usually take the week of Memorial Day. Those are my only 2 weeks of vacation usually that I get. I have to drive through Atlanta over the summer. Man, the traffic is wild. Traffic is stupid. Traffic is stupid in Atlanta. All over Atlanta. I mean, you know, the whole metro 5-county area. It's crazy. It takes hey, thanks for the super chat. Me and my friends love the channel. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Me and my friends love the channel. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Since you're off working to the live stream tomorrow night. There you go. But yeah, it takes about, you know, with traffic, sometimes it takes an hour to go 20 miles. It's just insane. That's crazy cool that you were so close to the scenes from the show. Yeah, it is cool. Yeah, they filmed several, well, of course, all the downtown scenes were in downtown Atlanta, but, you know, the farm, you know, was in Sonoy, and they filmed a lot in Griffin, which is a town sort of in between Atlanta and Sonoy. It's all on the south side. We're on the north side, but this is all on the south side. Yeah, Griffin, Sonoy. There's another town down there called Noonan. I think they may have filmed some, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's probably just because there's a lot of open space down there. There's a lot of land that they can use. It's not quite as built up as like the, you know, once you get closer to Atlanta and the, you know, the whole 5-county area, it's just so busy. But once you get on the south side, it's pretty quiet. But yeah, the traffic, getting back to Nick's comment, the traffic, like we went to my wife's parents' house the other day. It's only about 20 miles. It took us an hour and 15 minutes to go 25 miles. Just Stupid. Just make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, yeah, thanks, man. It sounds like LA traffic, yeah. Oh, yeah, Josh, I can imagine the traffic in LA is ridiculous. Let's see, Red Wagon, what is the retail like around you finding figs? Well, it's pretty bare. It's pretty bare. I actually have to go to Walmart tomorrow. So, of course, the toy section is going to be the first place I go, but it's usually empty, especially lately. There's just been nothing. Even GameStop has had just very few. Target's been bare. Oh, Fig, I've been to Astoria. Oh, yeah, The Goonies. That's such a great movie. It's classic. Classic. But yeah, you're right. The majority of that was filmed in Astoria. Yeah, you're right. What's my go-to game? I still play Battlefront 2 all the time. Yeah, in fact, yesterday and today. So I'm staying a little bit longer. Oh, cool. Awesome. Yeah, yesterday and today, I've been playing a lot of Battlefront 2 still. I still have fun with that. The new Battlefield is amazing. Huh. I haven't tried that one. I don't have that one. But yeah, for me, Battlefront 2, either jump on Capital Supremacy or even just co-op. I love playing co-op. It's just fun. A lot of fun. Especially on some of the choke points in co-op. If you're a hero, like a really powerful, especially like Palpatine or Bosk, you can just wreck all of the AI. Playing more of Boba on that. Oh yeah, Boba's fun to play with. I've been playing as Bosk a lot lately. And just, yeah, I don't know. He's really good on a lot of those modes. It's a favorite movie of mine, and being able to see where it was filmed added to it. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, going to the filming locations is so much fun. Yeah. But if you're ever in Georgia, for whatever reason, if you're a Walking Dead fan, if you're ever in Georgia near the Atlanta area, just drive south and go to Sonoy. It is a beautiful town. Yeah, really cool. That's what my son calls the pain train, Bosk. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, Bosk is good. His little proximity mines and his little grenades. I mean, thunk, 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 thunk. Yeah. Yeah, Fury. Yeah, cheers. Yeah, they're filming a lot in Georgia, actually. My wife's parents' house actually was scouted out for a possible location. Possible location. Or their whole neighborhood. And I don't know what movie, I don't know what show, I don't know. But they are, they're filming a lot in Georgia. All the Marvel stuff is filmed here. Or most of it is, I think. Yeah, The Goonies, though. I'm going to have to watch that again. It's been forever since I've seen it, but that is a classic. Classic film. I got 12 people, 34 likes. Been going for 2.5 hours. That's awesome, guys. This is a long one. This is a long one. We've talked Star Wars. We've talked film. We've talked games a little bit. Yeah. I don't know what's next. Food. Goonies is great. It's just a fun movie. Just a fun movie. Yeah. I haven't seen that in so long. Josh Brolin was so young. The whole the whole cast, but Josh Brolin in particular was a young man in that movie. A wish figure for next year. Oh, wish figure. I've actually gotten so many, well, haven't gotten, they've been announced, you know, like Mando Ahsoka was one that I was really hoping that they would do. And then like some of the archive releases like Dengar, like the Emperor, you know, ones I've wanted, but they're so expensive. But oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know. There's so many. You know, like the re-armored Boba. The re-armored Boba was one that I was just hoping for, and we're getting that one. Fennec was another one. I'm still listening in the backyard using a telescope we borrowed. Oh, cool. I know you've got some beautiful scenery out there, Brent, I'm sure. Star Wars recording your car's extended warranty. Oh, I missed that one. That's funny. Mute Lego for bad jokes, please. That's pretty good. My car's long paid for. I've got a 2001 Tahoe that I'm going to drive till it doesn't go anymore. That truck is indestructible. For the UFOs, yeah. Yeah, my Tahoe is indestructible, and I'm just going to keep driving it until it won't go anymore. It's still in good shape. It's, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that truck. It's been such a good truck. Yeah, wish figure. I really hope they do more like prequel Jedi, you know, for one. I really, really hope we get, you know, like Ki-Adi-Mundi, Aayla Secura, Shaak Ti, Barriss Offee, Luminara Unduli, all those Jedi we really need. Yeah, so that's a wish. Yeah. It's hard. They announced so many good ones. I know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, like Mando Ahsoka, re-armored Boba, Nomad Boba, Fennec. It's like, those are all ones that I was thinking, man, we need those in the Black Series, and they're coming. But yeah, prequel Jedi, I would love to see, because they're all. Let's hear a tune. I think the drum kit would cause the mic on this camera to clip. It probably wouldn't sound very good. It'd be super loud. Ayla would go amazing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Nick, I need to post some more music from time to time. I've just kind of gotten out of posting music. Yeah. You know, because I don't play guitar as much as I used to. You know, I still play, you know, every now and then, but I don't play near as much as I used to. I've kind of gotten out of the, you know, good practice routine with guitar. But yeah, I still play drums a lot. And I don't know, I've just kind of gotten out of posting music. And, you know, dealing with like copyright claim, not copyright strikes, but copyright claims. You know, if you want to do a cover, I'm like, shoo, you're a great drummer. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. Fury says, okay, so I have a 2001 Tahoe. Funny because I had a 97 Tacoma from 97 until night, over 300,000 miles on it. Wow. Wow. Tacoma's, yeah, Toyota, anything Toyota puts out, I mean, you keep the oil change, it'll just go. It'll just go. Hey, Palps is here. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate you. But yeah, my 01 Tahoe, I bought in 05, so it was 4 years old when I got it. But that truck, I mean, it just won't break. I mean, I've had just routine maintenance stuff that I've had to do. I mean, I've had some pretty hefty maintenance, like gaskets. Now, I did have to have my rear differential replaced. That was expensive. But other than that, I mean, it's just maintenance. But yeah, it's been a good truck. But thanks for the kind words, Nick. I appreciate it. 2006 Tahoe quit. No. Well, I've heard like from about 99 to about 03 was like the golden years for the Tahoes. Hey, Red Wagon, thanks so much for stopping in. I do appreciate it. And I love your content. If any of the folks that are here aren't subscribed to Red Wagon, go check him out. He's got an amazing channel and a killer display. So yeah, I appreciate you stopping in. I really, really do. I can imagine Fury with his whole truck bed with things lined to the top or filled to the top. But an 06 Tahoe quit in January. Man, I hate that. I hate that. So Palp says, what is my take on this whole debacle with the Rancor? Yeah, we talked about this earlier, and I don't mind sharing it again. So thanks, man. I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I love your content. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. But the Rancor, so I didn't back it right from the get-go. When I saw that 350 price tag, I was like, I just can't. That's just too much. It's just too much. But after the tiers, I'm like, this is not good. I mean, this is just really poor. And then after that final stream with the final 2 tiers, that may have broken this thing. I don't know if it's okay. Now I gotta listen a bit. Oh yeah, yeah. I saw your video. I know you're a little disappointed too. The final 2 tiers, I think, broke it. When it was above 5,000, and now last time I checked, it was a little over 4,700. I honestly don't think it's going to get backed. I mean, I hope it does for those people that really want the Rancor. Because I know a lot of people want that Rancor, but I think their decision making is just, I don't know where they're getting these ideas from. And someone actually thought it would be a good idea just to say, oh, yeah, tier 1's Game Guard. Tier 2, here's a backdrop that should have been part of the box. Here's a cardboard backdrop and some bones, and then Salacious Crom, which didn't even interact with the Rancor. I mean, same scene, but he didn't interact with the Rancor. And another Luke that we're probably going to get down the road anyway. Yeah. I was like, really? This is what they're going to do? No Ula, no Rancor keeper, no Rancor keeper, no Malakili? I was really surprised that that's the direction they went, and I think it killed it. I think it killed it. Fury's back in 2. I hope you're able to get them. I really do. But if this thing, it's at 53%, it's got 2 weeks left. And I don't think that number's budged much. So I don't know. I mean, I really hope it goes just for the people that really want it. It's like they've never seen. I'm assuming that's what you meant. Yeah, seen Return of the Jedi. Yeah, I know. I think if they would have Ula and Malakili in there, I think that backer number would shoot straight to 19,000. Because you think, how many people in this world collect Black Series? And it's barely over, well, it's less than 5,000 now. Yeah, I don't know. I hope it does go, because I know a lot of people want it. Let's see, I got some stuff coming through here. It's like they've never been, yeah, I'm sure the Hasbro team is aware and may do something about to save it. It will be bad press. Yeah, they're gonna have to own up. If they change it, they're gonna look stupid, but I don't know if they'll go that far. I think pride may get in the way if they, who knows? Does anyone remember where the Black Series Haslab started? I don't know. And then Red Wagon says, Tiers made it so obvious that they were making minimal investment in it. Tooling for new Luke, which they would do anyway. Yeah, exactly. They just, the Gam Guard, it's just a repack and a new card. Salacious, it's a re-release. Yeah. I don't know, just really, really disappointing tiers. And I think that's like across the board. No one's happy with the, with the tiers. And then Patrick, yeah, what a moron, spilling the beans by accident, yeah, a while back. Yeah, I don't like that guy. There's something about him, something about him. I just don't like Patrick. The current backer count is not accurate as it is including backing from the outside the states. Doesn't show any companies like Big Boy Toy Store don't show as well. Oh, interesting. And Josh says, I really wanted an Ula, but I wonder if their thought process was that she's already in pipeline for SDCC special or something obscure like that. Yeah, I don't know, because we got the 40th of Jedi coming up in 2023. I don't know. Holy crap, me either. He seems so smart. I feel the same way. Yeah. I was just really kind of surprised at the tiers. I really, if you think about the sail barge, the Razor Crest, head repack. I think the Razor Crest may have sail barge. I don't know too much about. The Razor Crest had some pretty good figures, though. A Jawa. Well, Grogu was a good. But yeah, I'm not sure. But I don't know. For me, Salacious just kind of threw me. I was like, why? Why Salacious Crumb? I mean, he's above the Rancor, but he didn't interact with him. I thought it was a really strange choice. And correct me if I'm wrong, but is the Black Series Salacious Crumb like way oversized? He looks huge. He looks way too big. But I hope those that back it, are able to get it, because I know a lot of people want it. I think we'll hit 9K, but hitting tier unlocks may not happen. Yeah. So in that case, they'll get the Rancor for 350 as opposed to, I don't know. It's just steep, for me. He's too big. I have him. Yeah, I thought he looked a little just oversized. He looked way too big. Yeah, I'm sure shocked and flabbergasted why Monkey Lizard over Malakili makes no sense. I know. Yeah, that's what I was saying. If they had, Salacious is oversized. If they had included the Rancor Keeper and Ula as the, third and fourth tier, I guarantee you that backer number would shoot to the sky. Guarantee you, because that's what people want. I don't think Black Series streams are live anymore because of the screw up. I think you're right. I think they're pre-recorded. I think they're rehearsed and pre-recorded. Yeah. Yep. So no one makes some stupid mistake again like that, because that was pretty poor. That was pretty poor. Yeah. Yeah, that stream was pre-recorded. Yeah. I don't doubt it. I do not doubt it. Just them sitting around a desk with a, static camera. Yeah. They just filmed it and then uploaded it as a live stream. Yeah. 350 is heavy price for sure. I get why a lot of fans are on the line and won't get it for that reason for sure. Yeah, 350, it's a lot. It's a lot for that figure. I mean, it's a good looking figure, but I don't know. For me, I just don't think it's worth 350. That's up there. That is up there. I'm sorry I missed that live. What was spoiled? Oh, yeah, Richard. So this was several months ago. They did a live stream, and Patrick, who's in marketing with Hasbro, I can't remember what they were talking about, but he just kind of spit out Rancor. It was pretty ridiculous, and I think he kind of backed up and tried to backtrack, but it was, yeah, it was pretty crazy. The slip up was during a Q&A. Wasn't even live. Okay, but all the YouTuber guests were recording it. It should be no brainer. They could have done incorporating the campaign when it stopped by upper management. Who knows what figure would you found in the wild? Oh, Oscar Garcia. Hey man. Thanks for stopping in. Found in the wild that got you hyped. So I think finding the entire Clone Wars wave was the most excited I've been recently. You know, finding Echo, Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Hawk all in the same shopping trip, sitting on the shelf at Target. I think that was, you know, finding those in the wild. That was my best moment. Almost fainted in Target. Yeah. Super happy to find all 4 of those at the same time. The lady on the team always looks like she wants to mash her teeth out of her crib. Yeah, I know. She's, yeah, that's the best moment. Yeah, she's a little off. I don't know what's up with her. I kind of have a hard time watching her and the guy over design. Yeah. Thanks for keeping me entertained while I was working on my Hammerhead custom. I'm posting it tomorrow if you're interested. Hey, yeah, I'll definitely check that out for sure. Yeah, absolutely. I will definitely check that out. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for hanging. I appreciate it. I do not get the hate it's getting though, because it's going to be $350 regardless. The tier unlocks are essentially freebies, so in my opinion, why would you not back it if you love the Rancor and are okay to pay $350? Yeah, I mean, if you have $350, if you don't mind spending $350 on it, absolutely go for it. I mean, if you want that figure that bad, go for it. And like you said, the tiers are just going to be part of it. But I don't know. I really hope it gets back for those that really want it, because it is a cool looking figure. It's just massive. It's a monster. The whole Black Series team don't look like they're having fun. Yeah, they look like they're just in pain being up there. You're right. That's such a score, getting the Clone Wars set all in one hunt. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, Richard, it was kind of funny. I was in Target just kind of looking around, and I asked the lady, I said, hey, have you gotten any new Star Wars stuff? Because I was actually looking for that Clone Wars wave. And I asked the lady, I said, hey, have y'all got any Star Wars stuff in? Because the whole spot where they normally have Black Series was completely bare. And she was like, well, we had this little thing around here. I walked right past this display. They had them all on display. I don't know, I guess I was looking in the other direction as I was walking. But I was like, there they are. And I just grabbed all 4 of them and I threw them in my basket. I was like, this is unreal. They had 1 Echo left, and they had about maybe 4 Anakins, 2 Obi-Wans, and about 8 Hawks. Yeah, I was shocked at that trip. And I was so thankful they had 1 Echo left. But yeah, I walked right past the display. The girl was so nonchalant, like, well, yeah, we got this thing over here. That's it. Wham. Let's see, I missed something. Right when I'm also back in 2 of the Rancor. Nice. I took a first fig. I had expectations that weren't met. Like I said, it was an emotional decision for me to back out. Hey, I know a lot of people feel it, was a slap in the face, seeing those tears, what they were. But I don't know. For those that have the money to spend and really want it, I say go for it. And if it gets backed, if you're able to get it, that's awesome. And that's about what you want to do with your collection. I would love to bank a Rancor, save money for Christmas for my kids. Yeah, that's another thing. Christmas is coming up. Even though our kids are adult kids, we still buy them stuff. But we got other family, to buy for. Yeah, it's just the end of the year. I don't know, just a bad time to be dropping $350 on a figure, for me. But hey, if you got $350 to spend on it, go for it. Go for it. And I hope it gets back for all those that want it, because I know a lot of people want it. Lots of people want that Rancor. It does look good. Even though the hand painted one though that they had on the stream was a little dark and like a little too red. The Rancor in the movie was not that dark red. I'm getting sleepy. Cheers. It was a little more of a, kind of like a grayish green almost. It wasn't that brownish red color. But I don't know. We'll see what the final product looks like if it gets backed. You know, because the one that goes into production may not be that same color. Red Wagon, you taking off now? Okay, it's funny that you came back and stuck around a little bit longer. That's awesome. But no, I appreciate you hanging. I appreciate you stopping by, and I love your content. Your display is amazing. Good stuff. Thanks for hanging. Yes, the hand painted one's still a prototype. Final production will be different. Yeah, I figured it would be. I don't know, it just looked a little too red. Like a dark brownish red color. It's like that's not what color it was. But I don't know. I wonder how a 3 3/4 inch Rancor looks next to a 6-inch figure. I know not to scale, but it could be close enough for me. But those are costly now, I think. Yeah. Oscar Garcia got Imperial Crosshair for $18.54. That's pretty good. That's great. Yeah, that was the only one that I pre-ordered on that day when Rex and Crosshair went up for pre-order. Crosshair was the only one that I was able to get on that day. But then I got the Shock Trooper later. And I passed on Rex at the time. You know, just because I have a Rex already and just wasn't super crazy about that one. I don't know if it ever comes down in price or if ever, I don't know, I may get it. But just the fact that it's not entirely screen accurate, I don't know, I just kind of passed on that Rex. But yeah, that's awesome on the Crosshair though. $18.54. It's a cool figure. And it's not screen accurate, but it's still a cool figure though. Still a really cool figure. I still got 18 people watching after almost 3 hours, guys. This is amazing. Wow. I appreciate you guys hanging with me. Yeah, the original Rex. Yeah, I've got that one. I've got Redbox Rex on order from Entertainment Earth. But Strange Elf 1, good evening. Thanks for stopping in. But I got the Hascon Rex for free. Yeah, I got the Hascon Rex, which is a great figure, even though it was right before photoreal. It's still a good figure. But I do have the Redbox Rex when it went back up on Entertainment Earth. I went ahead and got that one just because I wanted, you know, that Rex again with photoreal, so I can have one helmet on, one helmet off. But that one's been pushed back to sometime next month or early next year. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's see. Palps. Current numbers are not finished yet. Oh yeah, yeah. All the backers are not. Let's see. I'm part of local Colorado Collector Facebook page. That's how I got Rampart tonight. Nice. Actually, help each other out, but it costs me a lot of money. That's funny. Yeah, Fury. That's one thing I've been, thinking about doing. You know, like from day one, was cutting off that little fin or antenna, whatever it is. Yeah, cut it off, sand it down with some really fine sandpaper or some really fine steel wool maybe might work. Painted it with some Citadel paint. It was easy and fun to do, and now more screen accurate. Yeah, I mean, even though those shoulder pads still have 99 on them, I can see how it would look better just by snipping off that big old fin. But why they didn't just slap some Stormtrooper shoulder pads on there, I don't know. You know, the shoulder pads from the Elite Squad Trooper would have looked great. But nope, in typical Hasbro fashion. I'll post some pics of mine. Oh, nice. Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check those out. Yeah, because I know it's an easy fix. I mean, it's just rubber or a very, very soft plastic. I'm guessing, though, the rubber underneath is a little bit lighter color. So, yeah, hey, Skywalker Hendricks, hey, man. Thanks for popping in. Thanks. I appreciate it. I saw your review on Casca, Skywalker. Glad you're able to get that one. That's a great figure. A really, really good figure. Fury throwing up some clink. Those customs like Amp Crosshair are so nerve-wracking. They're already so hard to find. Yeah. I think it was the Forces with Jesse did an amazing shoulder pad conversion on Imperial Crosshair. He got a bootleg Shadow Trooper off of AliExpress and just snipped Crosshair shoulder pads off and then glued the bootleg Imperial or bootleg Shadow Trooper shoulder pads. He glued them down here so they would ride up and over. It looked fabulous. It looked fantastic. Bo-Katan look great on the shelf. Yeah, I've got them side by side sitting right over there. Yeah, they do look amazing. Even though it's the same figure, that was the whole reuse thing. It works for those two. You know, that was an instance of reuse that did not bother me one bit. Because they do look really, really good together. But yeah, super happy that you were able to snag that one. Great figure. I actually had her up here a little earlier in the stream. I still got 18 people here and 36 likes. And I've been going for almost 3 hours. This is awesome, guys. I appreciate it. I think this is the most people I've had concurrently in any of my streams. I mean, this is only the third stream I've done. This is not something I normally do just because it's hard to do by yourself. But I appreciate you guys hanging. Let's see. Do you think Disney had something to do with Haslab Tears? Maybe they said no to the... Who knows? I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know if they have like some secret hidden plan in the shadows. I don't know. I'm out for the night. Awesome stream. Hey, thanks, Fury, for popping in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Josh is hoping for the Axe Wolves. Yeah, exactly. I'm kind of surprised they haven't even brought him up. Great live. Definitely should do more. Yeah, thanks, Rich. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is only my third one, and it's been probably 5 or 6 months since my last one. It's just not something I normally do. Just, you know, like I said, it's hard to do by yourself. You know, it's better when you have other folks. But, yeah, this is great for me, though. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Nope, I'm all caught up. Yeah. Yeah, 2 hours, 58 minutes. Yeah, 18. Still 18 people here. I appreciate you guys. So Skywalker, I know that you're wanting that Rancor really bad, right? I hope it backs. I really do hope that it goes through because I know a lot of people want that figure, that Rancor. I know there's a lot of people out there that just want it. But I don't know. Seeing those numbers drop, I was like, really? Wow. Pretty crazy. But yeah, Axe Wolves, I think he would be pretty easy to do. I don't know if they would use the Loyalist body. I don't know if it would quite, match up. because his whole belt was a little bit different. I don't know. But Axe would be a good one, for sure. So people are starting to drop off. 14 now. For it to be the first Haslab for the Black Series, I hope it does get back. Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, this is the first one for the Black Series. So I'm kind of 47.77 for Rancor. Wow, okay. Yeah, last I looked, that was about where it was, close to it, like right around 53%. And here it is. It's almost Tuesday, so it's going to be less than 2 weeks. So I don't know. Yeah. Craziness. I know a lot of people want that figure though. But to get to 9,000 in 2 weeks, I don't know. After it took that kind of a hit, 300 people backed out just like that. It was pretty impressive. So I don't know. Let's have to see what happens. But we got down to 13 people watching now. I've been going 3 hours. I may wrap this up. Now people are starting to drop off. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anybody in the chat. Let's see. Good night, everyone. Hey, thanks, Zach. Great stream. Thank you. To be in that staff meeting regarding the Rancor. I know, exactly. Especially like when it regards in regards to the people up here at Hasbro. I mean, are they gonna say, what happened, guys? Is it gonna be one of those? I don't know. If it doesn't back, I mean, I really hope they learn something from this. Like, listen to your fans. Don't do what you just, don't do what you want to do, what the marketing team wants to do, or what Hasbro wants to do. Give the fans what they want. They're the ones buying it. Any thoughts on what could happen with the Bad Batch Season 2? Oh, no. Patrick and Jing. Jing is her name. Yeah. So, Patrick and Jing. Yeah, I can see a meeting starting like that. Just like that. But Bad Batch Season 2. I don't know. The finale didn't feel like a finale. It was still a great episode. So I hope they kind of just pick up right where that left off. With Crosshair sitting on that loading of the dock, whatever you want to call it. Landing platform. That's the word I'm looking for. I mean, is Crosshair gonna eventually join back with his brothers, or what? I don't know. But I thought the first season was pretty good. I mean, not every episode was good. There were quite a few episodes that were purely filler, practically boring, but I think the standout episodes were really, really good. Do you think it would be changed at Hasbro if this fails? I don't know. I'd be really curious, though. I would really be curious. I mean, this is, the Black Series is, I think it's equally popular with Marvel Legends and G.I. Joe. I mean, it's all super popular. And I know it has to bring in some serious money, for Hasbro. But, I mean, if this fails, I don't know if they would take a serious look at their entire marketing team, not so much the design team, but the marketing team, as far as how they went about this, and as far as like who makes the decisions, who made those decisions for those tiers. That's my question. I don't know. Being that Clone Wars is my favorite, I really enjoyed the first season of Bad Batch. Yeah, Clone Wars, it's just hard to beat Clone Wars. It's just hard to beat. I mean, it's one thing, you know, the motion pictures like Empire, like Revenge of the Sith, Rogue One was one of my favorites, you know, seeing the big production. But Clone Wars, especially the final season, it's just hard to beat. It just didn't get much better than that. That's some of the best Star Wars ever done, was that final season of Clone Wars. Just so good. And so well written. You know, the writing was so good. Empire is my favorite Star Wars movie. Yeah, that's why I said it first, because that's mine too, I think. I think that's mine. It's practically a perfect movie. Oh man, Clone Wars Season 7 was amazing. Yeah, it's just so good. I mean, that 4-episode arc with Ahsoka was a little weird. But the first 4 episodes with Bad Batch, and the final 4, you know, with Ahsoka and Rex and Maul, just doesn't get much better than that. The last arc of the Clone Wars with some of the best Star Wars I've ever seen. And the music, yeah, God, the music. It was all so well done. So well done. But just the story. Especially, I mean, right down to that final scene. Just powerful. Seeing Vader in the Clone Wars was just jaw to the floor. Yeah. So good. And I thought Rebels had a lot of just standout episodes. Several Rebels episodes were just so well written, so good. I'm currently on season 2 of Rebels. Okay, it gets better. Season 1 was a little silly. Right, season 1 was a little silly in places, but the season 1 finale was amazing. Season 2 is a little bit better. Season 3 is a little bit better. Season 4, killer. Michael Cherry. Love Rebels, yeah. I enjoyed it. I loved Maul in Rebels too. God, Maul was just so good. In Rebels, coming up on those Inquisitors, just what fun. What fun. Yeah, great scene. I just ordered the RS. Hey, Evie, popping in here. Awesome, man. I just ordered, hang on. Yeah, RSing and Tech. Nice. I'm still waiting on Tech. RSing is a killer figure. Love that figure. But yeah, still waiting on Tech and Wrecker from Entertainment Earth. The last 4 episodes of Mandalorian Season 2. Yeah. Yep. That was awesome. That was really good. For Christmas, I want Echo. I'm kind of curious as to when all those are going to go up for pre-order. That whole wave with Echo and Omega and Death Watch and the client. Isn't he in that wave? And Mando Ahsoka. Great wave. Great wave. And then the previous wave with, I got the hiccups, with Tython Boba and Fennec and all those other ones. Killer. First episode, bad. Yeah, Kanan sounded like yeah. They pitch corrected Freddie Prinze Jr.'s voice for that. It was kind of weird. They should have just got a kid just to voice him instead of using Freddie Prinze Jr. Pitch corrected. Meant the one from the Target set. The Target set. What is that? Oh, Echo. I got you. Clone Wars Echo. I'm thinking Bad Batch Echo. Yeah, Clone Wars Echo. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how, if he's still easy to find or not, or if he's like a Facebook Marketplace and eBay exclusive now. I don't know. But that'd be a nice Christmas present if you're able to secure one. Yeah. So there's only 10 people here now. I've been going 3 hours and 10 minutes. This is long. I may have to wrap this up, guys. But let me just say, I appreciate each and every one of you that stuck through this. This is a long stream. This is the longest one I've ever done, I think. I think my first one was only about an hour and a half. Second one may have been a little bit longer, but wow, 3 hours. But yeah, consistently between 15 and 18 people. That's awesome, guys. I really appreciate it. That shelf looks epic, and I like the boxes. Hey, thanks. I got most of it in frame. It kind of cuts off. I have another, let's see, what are y'all seeing now? I've got another 2 feet that way. So yeah, it barely holds. You know, it's kind of maxed out, but I appreciate that. Time for a beer. Yeah, a beer would be awesome right about now. I have my little beer bottle collection on this little desk here of some really tasty beers that I've tried. A lot of Voodoo Ranger IPAs, a lot of Sweetwater, and then some local Atlanta breweries that I've tried. Really good stuff. But let me pick up here. Let's see. Time for a beer. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody. Thank you for a great live stream. You're welcome. Thank you for hanging. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks, Matt, for the live stream. You're quite welcome. I missed the other stream, so I had to hang. I appreciate it, Brent. Thanks so much. I appreciate all the support. I collect Funkos. I have slept. Oh, yeah. Funkos. I have 8 of them. I was showing those earlier. I only have 8 Funkos. I had them up here in the camera showing them. Just have a little small gathering. But I don't know. Any final thoughts, anyone? I'm about to have to go take the dogs out and get them in for the night. But any final thoughts, guys, before I wrap this up? I really appreciate it. And if anyone's here that super chatted earlier, thank you again. I think they may have left, but yeah, thanks for the super chats. If you guys still are here, yeah, that's awesome. But have an amazing night. Thank you so much for popping in real quick. I do appreciate it, and I appreciate all the support on the channel. I know you're a pretty frequent commenter, so yeah, thank you for all that. And Soldier Funkos, just keep up the good work, man. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it, Brent. Thanks so much for the support. And yeah, don't hesitate if you ever want to chat on Instagram. Just hit me up. Yeah, it's always fun. It's always fun. And it's been great sharing old pictures with you. That's been awesome. But yeah, I definitely appreciate the support. Up to 11. Did someone else jump in at the last minute? Hey, Michael, I wish I could show you my collection. Maybe one day. Sent you a pic a while ago. Okay, yeah, I've got my phone on Do Not Disturb right now because I'm doing this stream on my phone. So I'll definitely check that out for sure. Yeah, just looking at the stream here, make sure I didn't miss anything. 12 watching now. Now the number's going back up a little bit. Yeah, you collect Yeah, I thought that you collected Marvel Legends too. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving, Brent. Same to you. Thank you, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. Watching. I'm going for 3 hours and 14 minutes. Still have 12 people here and 37 likes. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. But yeah, I may have to end this. Any final thoughts? Any last little thoughts on anything? I don't know. It's been fun. It's been showing off. It's been fun showing off some of my new faves and the Funkos. I don't think I've ever shown anyone my Funkos. I don't believe. But yeah, 10 people. What time is it over there? In Georgia, it is 11:13 p.m. Yeah. Getting kind of late. Happy Thanksgiving, Michael. Thanks. But yeah, it's 11:15 almost. So yeah, getting kind of late. But anyway, may the force be with you and keep. Hey, thanks. May the force be with you, and I'll definitely keep collecting for sure. Gotta finish filling up that shelf over there. Still got, still got some room. Anyway, guys, all right, I'm going to end this. I just want to thank everyone again for hanging out. It's been a great stream, long stream, 3 hours and 15 minutes. I really appreciate every one of you that hung with me this whole time. This has been awesome. Thank y'all for the super chats earlier. That's amazing. You guys are amazing. And yeah, thank you all for the support. And good night, Zaman. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to call it. Later, guys. You guys have a good night. And happy Thanksgiving, everyone that celebrates Thanksgiving. I don't know where everyone's from, but yeah, happy Thanksgiving. But yeah, thanks again, guys. I'm going to end it. And if you're new here, I don't know how many, thanks for the stream, man. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, Mark. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. But if anyone's new here that's not subscribed, please subscribe. Turn on notifications. I'm always posting something. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, David. Yeah, later, Brent. Yeah, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'm always posting stuff on Black Series. And I started Patreon a while back. If you feel like you're in a position to help out the channel, please hit me up on Patreon. I'd appreciate it. It will go towards this, if you, because I can't have channel memberships because of early copyright claims with all the music that I used to post. So but I'm on Patreon. If anyone's in a position to help out the channel, I would certainly appreciate it. But I'm going to call it here. So you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. Have a good night. And thank you all so much for hanging with me this whole time. I really do. So good night, everybody. And we'll see y'all on the next one.